Come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trae Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young.
She ice cold, Trae Young. Come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trae Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young.
She ice cold, Trae Young.
Family, fellow Hawks fans, I mean, at this point, I don't even know what to say, man. At this point, people refuse to acknowledge how bad of a defensive team we really are. We are really awful on the defensive side of the ball. And what you're seeing is at the NBA level, in today's NBA, as Matt would say, in today's modern basketball, you're not going to outscore NBA teams. Just trying to outscore NBA team and hoping that teams miss, you're not going to win like that. You're not going to win. Not consistently. And I'm going to tell you something. I know Jalen Johnson isn't playing. He's injured. but we were still awful defensively with Jalen Johnson playing. We were still giving up 120 plus points a night. And until the front office decides to make a move and improve the roster, which means spend some money, go get us some real 3-and-D. We need guys who can play both sides of the ball. We need guys who can play both sides of the basketball. We another night, 100, not even 120 points. Another night of 130 points. 130 points. And you know what people are going to say? I'm going to tell you. They're going to post and say a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. They're going to say shit like, hey, look at the Hawks offense. Hey, look. What the stat I read today? Some stat about the Hawks was unlucky. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. I don't care what the analytics say. There's only two numbers that matter. The scoreboard and your record. That's the only numbers that matter. You don't make the playoffs. You don't go compete for a title off of some random analytic numbers. It's awful. Awful. Nobody can sit here and tell me that you thought after after 19 games. Wait, after 7, what the fuck is our record? I know we under 500. I know that much. After whatever amount of games, that we would be under 500 right now. Again, under 500. It's awful. It's a disgrace. It don't matter. We just saw tonight with Trae Young and Murray playing one of their rare games where they both had good offensive nights, and we still lost double digits. Still gave up 130 points. And I'm waiting for the fans. I'm waiting for the fans to put some heat on Quinn ass. Pause. I'm waiting for the fans to put some heat on that front office ass. Pause. Or I need the front office to come out and keep it real and say, gang, we still trying to develop young players. But don't sit here and feed me some Hawks DNA bullshit. And you ain't addressing issues that we had for the past 2 years defending. Don't do that. Don't front office, don't play us like we stupid fans. We spend our hard-earned money to go to these games. We spend time that we can never get back watching this bullshit. And this is the results we get. And fans run around here last year. Oh, Nate McMillan. John Collins is all they fault. Now they ain't here. Who's to blame now? Who is to blame? This is nonsense. Nonsense. Do you think these other fan bases with championship pedigree will be putting up with this nonsense? Do you think they will sit here and just be like, oh, this is cool that we giving up 100? I don't even know how much we give the fuck up now. It was 122. After the last 2 games, it might be 125. Just night after night, man. It's sad that we sit here and we know we're going to give up 120 points. We already know it. We know we finna give up 120 points. It's just the fact, can we get there first? Because guess what? The Bucks beat us to 120 tonight. They won the game. I mean, I'm not even going to front. I'm at the point, I don't even be caring about the lineups. Because I know somebody going to come up in here and say, well, you know, when they did this lineup, this is where we lost the lead. Bro, we lose the lead, don't matter who on the court. Pick a game. Pick a game. 120, 130, 150. We score 150 and still lose. They got fans. They got to spend our hard-earned money. You know how much I paid for them damn tickets? And we barely won the game against one of the worst offenses in the league. And we still gave up 135. Bro, I'm telling you, man, like, I don't even know how much more of this shit I could take, man, before I just start just revolting and bad-mouthing the organization. Because I'm tired of this fucking mid-level bullshit. I'm tired of this mid-level shit. And I'm trying to be a good fan. I'm trying not to fuck with the front office. I'm trying not to mess with Quinn. But people come at me, hey, what Matt say? Quinn need time. Nah, fuck that. Nah. If he need time, if the coach need time, I need the front office to come out and say, hey, guys, we had to do a small reset. But don't come out here with that bullshit, Hoss DNA bullshit. Like we trying to compete. Listen, and then I'm gonna bring people. Listen, it's getting to the point, bro, to where I'm almost at the point where I need Trae Young. He need to go to the front office, bro. He need to go to the front office and say, bro, I'm out here killing myself. Y'all need to give me some fucking players who trying to win a championship. I'm gonna drop the link, man. Let me drop this link. Y'all come tap in, man. Come tap in. Talk to me. I need somebody to calm me down because I'm pissed off, bro. Only reason I even that loud because my voice hoarse from today. Let's bring on the homeboy Foot, man. What's good, my guy? Another loss, another 130 points.
Yeah.
It is what it is at this point, I guess.
Same shit, different day. Same shit, different day, bro. So, I mean, I ain't no reason saying the same thing I've been saying. I just knew when there was 5 minutes left and we was in the bonus, they weren't going to take advantage of it. I knew it. I do it. All right. It is what it is. I'm glad you was calm though, man. Because I keep telling you, ain't shit gonna change until this team change. We need some drastic moves. Because this team is not getting better. They're not. And then when you get down like that, folks just start. Now Trae got to do better. Not just Trae. We just start shooting in. We get down a little 5-6 point. To the end, we just start jacking. No cohesiveness or nothing. Right? The game wasn't really over at that time. A couple minutes ago. So, but hey, man, I'm just chilling, man. Just watching house basketball, bro. We know what it is. Like you said, change need to happen. I've been saying that for the longest. Ain't shit. Everybody can talk this shit, Matt, whoever, about Quinn and he do this and all these other dumbass excuses. They can do that all they want because it's the same team. Same team. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't disagreeing with you, man. All they did was John Collins.
Yeah, ain't no more Nate, ain't no more JC. They better not say shit about Double O shooting threes, no goddamn more what he been working on. That motherfucker had 4 points and 3 rebounds.
Bruh, he had opportunities. Brook Lopez won't even guard him, and he wouldn't shoot that shit from the mid-range.
Mm-hmm.
He was 0 for 2 from corner threes. And that's what I was saying in the chat. I was like, okay, you can play O and Clint, but now instead of having Hunter or somebody else shooting that 3 from the corner, you're gonna rely on Double O right now.
That shit was dumb.
I mean, come on.
He's supposed to be getting more rebounds with the 2. So, oh yeah, dummy time he thought Double O was the Giannis stopper. I told you, man, they were one damn playoff series for a few minutes. He played some decent, and he a Giannis stopper. I told you folks about that bullshit, but Clint did beat that shit though.
Giannis ran us for about 32, 12, and 8.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, hey man, that shit I really talk about, bro. It's Kevin Hunter's fault, Linda. Ain't no more blaming. So, to the front office do something, we're gonna keep watching the same bullshit, bro. That's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line. See, I don't took some time. I got to finish the table up real quick, but making shit down here. But it is what it is, bro.
Shit, that's what I should have been doing. I should have been making the table instead of watching these bums. Let me go to John Foot.
All right, folks.
All right, my guy. What's good, John? You there? John, you muted, John.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. What you laughing at?
Buddy. I'm on my way home. I had to watch the Hawks game drunk on a Texas margarita, Jack. Cause watch this mess here. I mean, you didn't get any favors from the one call that they made against Double O, to his credit. Bull crap. Giannis Aston, whistles going off all of them 7th grade recess that went on during the whistles going on. It was just ridiculous. And just like you said, the Hawks 120 points. Okay. Now let's take that. 120 points. Guess what? To score 121. 100. You just made it harder because of the way that the team is. Nobody is scared of the Hawks in the post. 3-point. Nobody's scared of the Hawks. Nobody. Because we can't block any shot. Anybody on the shot. If it's not, we dead. Because when they get the ball over their shot, it's all over with. So the things to see, it can't happen because you're not good at that type of defense. But us, we got to be damn near perfect. We got to shoot average 65-70% shooting. We guards every time we shoot because we have just don't have no other choice as the team is presently constructed. Double O, man, whenever you finish, you may as well shoot yourself in the head with a bazooka. Because at least your head gonna get blown. So
What?
I'm just saying.
What? Wait.
Thing is.
You said. Wait.
You want success.
Did you just say Double O might well? Wait. Did you say Double O might well just shoot himself in the head with a bazooka?
You met him and on him the stove.
All right, John. Let me
Just
go to
saying.
Juan, man. Let me go to Juan. Oh man, you know, hey John, John gonna give you some. He gonna give you some. He gonna give you some gems.
Yep.
What's good, Juan? Talk to me, man.
Hey,
Bad,
man.
but
Look, first of all, I wanted to go to the game in San Antonio, but Army be killing me, bro. You know what I mean? Down in San Antonio, I was like, I knew you were gonna be down there since you ain't that far from it. It's about 3.5 hours for me, but it is what it is. Seeing you repping the Hawks and whatnot.
appreciate
Magic
you.
not, yep, magic number for the night, man. 18. That was Cameron Payne's season high against us off the bench.
Mhm.
18 points off the bench, and he was pretty much he got whatever he wanted whenever he wanted. I saw some of the worst defensive sequences with the Hawks tonight. Just didn't make no sense. There was one play where Malik Beasley got the rebound, pushed it down court. It was Bogey and Okongwu was trailing him. Okongwu could have blocked the shot. Do you know he just jogged down the court and watched him lay it right up on Bogey? I watched Bogey guard Lillard and guard Beasley, and he would just literally guard them to a space, and you would think somebody would be there from weak side help. But we don't communicate, and instead of Bogey continue to play good, hard, effective man defense, he let the man go right to the hole for another layup. It's depressing, you know what I mean? And I tell people like, man, I don't know how y'all, you haven't reached your point. Like every game should not be a wild factor about the Hawks. We are who we are. When you're when you're playing Wesley Matthews and Gary Matthews, and you're expecting to win games every night when these guys are probably third stringers who should be on the bench, I don't know what to tell you. When your front office is continually looking past getting reliable 3-and-D players or bigs that can go out there and help you, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I don't know what Quinn's philosophy is, but he has a losing record since he's been here. I don't know what it is. I think we played like 40, 50 games with him. He has a losing record. I don't want to hear he needs to get his system. How many more games you need? We almost are close to a whole season played with his system.
They say the system, the defense is too complex. They need time to learn.
No, we got veterans on this team. We got 5- and 6-year veterans on this team. You know what I mean? It's insane to watch them play every night. I think we are like 29 out of 30 in teams in like points per game right now in defensive rating. We're like at 117, 118 defensive rating. We are right there with Washington Wizards. We're right there with San Antonio. We gave up 135 to San Antonio. That should tell you all you know right there. You know what I mean? Like
And
I don't know.
it took a last second charge to win the game.
Yeah, it took 45 points from Trey to beat San Antonio Spurs. Think about that. They had
And
4
14
players.
assists.
They had 4 players with 20 points or more. You know what I mean? And it's incredible that every team has their best shooting night against us tonight. Trey, he kept us in the game early, but him, DeJounte, and Bogey shot almost 60 shots tonight, man. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there is no short-term answer right now. Like in the eyes, we are rebuilding. Like we don't want to acknowledge it. We're rebuilding right now.
Yeah, they might just gonna come out and say it, man. All right, Juan, let me move on.
Yep.
We got 1, 2, 3. We only got 4 people left, so y'all,
Yeah.
stay. But I'm tripping. Stay on for the open forum.
Yep.
All right, my guy. So we got Tanju, we got Mikey, we got. I'm not even gonna say his name. Then we got Matt. I'm gonna let y'all see his name when he come on. Talk to me, Tanju. A buck.
Ooh, I don't want to. I don't want to be on here tonight.
Talk to me, man. A buck 30 plus. Giving up again.
It's kind of like I'm like we need to boycott the team until they hold somebody under 100 points. Like kind of like Juan was saying, I remember there was this one defensive sequence where Cam Payne was just hanging out in the corner, and it was like they had Wesley Matthews kind of guarding him and kind of guarding Brook Lopez, and then Bogey was just standing there in no man's land, and he was pointing at Cam Payne, but he wasn't talking to nobody. And then they just threw the ball to Cam Payne, and he just hit the 3 in the corner. And then right before that, Bobby Portis like did a little backdoor cut, and I paused it, and our whole team was like up, and I'm just like, this can't be the strategy. This cannot be the strategy.
Portis hit us with that back door about 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm just kind of like, this is it. This is what we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, who is it? Mikey and Leon, you know, talking about, you know, oh, but you know, you either do this or you do that, but then at the end of the game, what I saw a team give up. That's what I saw. I saw they probably
really?
in their, what I mean is like toward the end of the game, it was like at clutch, you're supposed to like intensify your defense. You're supposed to scramble after loose balls. You're supposed to, you know what I mean? Like hard fouls, like you're supposed to like go hard, like leave it all out there on the line. And they didn't leave shit out there. They just like Murray and Trey just pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Like and then it was like, I was like, okay, what they're gonna talk about, and I guarantee in that post-game press conference, they were probably all talking about how rough it was because this is the last game of a road trip. I guarantee that's what the hell they were talking about. And it's like, and the excuses suck because we beat this team already. So it's like, I don't want to hear nothing about, you know, oh, well, Dame or Giannis. That Trey had 32, Murray had 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, Double O was very lost out there. He was very lost out there. And I can, you know, I understand that, you know, they were playing him at the 4, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like Clint was just getting his ass whooped tonight. You know what I'm saying? He got 16 rebounds, but it was like, yeah, Clint was not it tonight. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he was out there, he was hustling, trying and shit, but he was doing so much goofy shit, just getting scored on. And that campaign shit, like, I just need somebody to knock somebody on their ass. Like, at some point, like, it's cool, you know, Hunter got ejected one game, you know, Quinn's getting a couple of texts here and there, but I need to see these dudes knock somebody on their ass. I need to see these dudes, like, hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? Murray, he was a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? He almost got locked up for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess he did some crimes and shit. Do some crimes on the court, homie. Put somebody in a chokehold. Do something, because I just can't stand seeing these dudes just get bullied. And who was it? Giannis was over there doing the dancing and shit. Like that. I know for me, I'm the type of dude, if somebody's dancing, I'm like, okay, all right, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna run down that court, and all of a sudden he's gonna get a shoulder in his chest, and then it'd be like, okay.
The homie Tanju say, do some crime on the court. I like that. I ain't never heard that one before. I ain't never heard that one, but I like it. Do some crime on the court.
That's what I'm saying, man. I just need these boys to have some heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out there and put it on the line, because they gave up on that last whole thing. And it was like, once, you know, they started the Bucks started kind of playing harder and shit. It was kind of like if you get punched in the face, you're supposed to eat that. You know what I'm saying? And then swing like 5 times. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we get punched in the face, and we're like, oh shit, coach, I just got punched in the face.
All right, Tanju, let me go to Mikey.
All right, bro.
So we got Mikey, we got somebody else, then we got Matt. Talk to me, Mikey. Another 130 points given up.
Yeah. Hey, man.
You know what's so bad about this one? We wasted a good game by Trey and Murray.
Yeah, I'll get to that, but I want to start by saying something about just the general defensive scheme of the Bucks. And I know what I'm about to say, people are going to say is BS. I just know I'm going to get it. But I'm telling you, watch the Bucks. We fell into the trap. We scored 121 points tonight, right? Good enough to win an NBA game, right?
Well, not
against the Bucks.
Anybody else?
No. Well, yes, with the Atlanta Hawks. I'm gonna say the defense talk for a little bit after, but I'm talking right now just strictly on the offensive end. 121 points for us for the Atlanta Hawks is not good enough to beat the Milwaukee Bucks specifically. And here's why. The Bucks. What do the Bucks play tomorrow? Defense.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
What's the Bucks' defensive scheme?
Shit, I don't know. Tell me.
Drop coverage. Brook Lopez does not go out of that paint. Okay, he does not go out of you. How many times did Nick and Bob say that on the broadcast, bro? They were saying that so many times.
How many times did Capella and O get the ball right there at the free throw line, and Lopez wouldn't even contest that shit. He wouldn't even
exactly. So the Hawks took what the defense gives you, right? We got all these floaters, we got all these mid-rangers, we got all these runners, we got to the free throw line, and we were hitting them, right? Trey, DeJounte, and they were all going in, right? And that's great. That's great. Normally, you're taught in basketball, take what the defense gives you. That's good for everybody except the Bucks. We took 13 threes in the first half as a team. Only 13 threes. And here's where I'm going to give credit to the Bucks, because we fell into their trap. They want teams to beat them in the mid-range. They want to run guys off the three-point line and say, hey, if you can beat us in the mid-range, you're going to do it. And we couldn't string together enough mid-rangers to do it. And the Bucks did a great job of keeping us out of that three-point line. That's why 121 points tonight, specifically against the Bucks. Okay, remember, this is not BS. This is just against the Bucks. It is not enough to win a basketball game in 2023 in Milwaukee. It's just not enough. We needed to shoot more threes, especially in that first half. Trey was cooking. Murray was cooking. Now I'm going to get to those two specifically. Sadiq got it going offensively a little bit in that second half after a terrible first half. And those guys played hero ball to end the game. Both of them. Trey, DeJounte. And these guys looked gas. I like last game of the road trip, it looked that way. It looked that way in the fourth quarter. These guys looked gas. They were not hustling, like Tanju said. They just really looked tired. They did. That's not an excuse. I'm just saying what I just saw. They looked tired. And Trey and Murray played that way. They definitely did. So that's what I saw at the end of the fourth quarter. Obviously, the offensively throughout the entire rest of the game was pretty good. Offensive thing with the Bucks aside. But I want to get to Clint and OO a little bit, because we saw a lot of minutes with OO and Capella both on the floor tonight. I said Quinn needed to do that tonight for us to have a shot to win. He did it. We had a shot to win. Unfortunately, we didn't. But we couldn't score with Clint and OO on the court together. But we couldn't get a stop. Well, we couldn't get a stop really in the whole game. But specifically, we couldn't get a stop with just one of them on the court. Because here's why. When you play OO without Clint, Brook Lopez destroys you. When you play Clint without OO, Giannis destroys Sadiq Bey. When you play both of them, we couldn't score.
Or,
you know who covers up all of that?
Or, guess what? Like I said, during the watch along, if you're going to play Clint and O, you put O on Brook.
You put O on Giannis.
No. You put O on Brook, because the reason is Brook Lopez can shoot the three. I don't want Clint Capella out there. I'd rather have O out there. Put O on Giannis, because Giannis not going to shoot from out there. And if he shoots, you want him to shoot that. So I'd rather have Clint on Giannis and try to contain him there. I don't want Clint on Brook. People forget Brook Lopez is the Nets all-time leading scorer. He used to average 20 points plus a game when he played with the Nets. He is not a scrub. He is not a pro.
Of course not.
He can light it up. Go look when we played him in the playoffs and Giannis didn't play. He ran it for 33 and 15.
Rashad, you're killing me.
Go ahead, Mikey, and then let me move on to.
All right, I'll say this last thing. Well, whoever. Never mind. But yeah.
Good point. We could deal with the chat doing the group thing.
Well, I'll see if I can do that later, because I got to write the recap after this. But last thing, man, this is all the stuff I just covered defensively with Clint, OO, all that stuff, even what you're cutting. All of that is covered by having one man on the court, and that's Jalen Johnson.
Hey, he ain't here.
I know. It sucks. We're just too small. We're too small against the Bucks with just OO on the court, and we don't have enough lateral movement and versatility with just Capella on the court. That is the main formula. DeJounte, I thought, played great defense on Damian Lillard tonight. Again, I thought he played very good point of attack defense, actually. But credit to the Bucks. They played their game plan. They knew it was going to be a high scoring game, and they coaxed us into this taking those mid range. So I got to give credit where credit's due in this one. They pulled away when Trey and DeJounte kind of played hero ball a little bit, but Bogey also struggled missing the open shots. You don't see that a lot, but tonight was one of those nights.
He was cooking in the first half. I don't know what happened in the second.
He was, yeah.
All right, Mikey. Appreciate you, my guy. Let's bring on Ticket. What's good, Mr. 27 minutes, 5.4 rebound. You must be talking about a combo.
Yeah, man. 15 million look like he's stealing money, bro. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm a little depressed from the Georgia game, so I'm gonna try to get through this. My soul still hurt. Quinn got out-coached by a rookie head coach. A rookie head coach.
Really?
Yeah. And I think Adrian Griffin really handed it to Quinn because he ain't playing his son. I think that's when you at a basketball game and the kid ain't getting the playing time that the daddy won't put my kid in the game. Going to the next thing, we gave up 132 points on offense. Notice I said offense. That's really the game. It ain't really much else to really say. I mean 130.
Go ahead, Ticket.
You good? 132. I don't. In a 48-minute game, to give up 132, and I don't even know how many times we've given up at least 130 this season, and we've only played 19 games. That's bad.
Well, I can give
That's
you
bad.
The last two we gave up 130. Pacers we gave up 155, 157. Everybody else scored 120 plus except the Celtics, but we couldn't even.
Oh yeah, that's 13.
We couldn't even score neither. So.
And you know what? Me and Matt was having a debate about Clint's shot selection. I ain't gonna lie, Clint didn't shoot particularly well tonight, but I kind of liked his fuck this shit attitude tonight.
Man, Clint was
because
awful. He was awful.
He was awful offensively, but 16 rebounds, 3 blocks. I'll take that from Clint. But it's too many times where a lot of the main players, they play hero ball too much. That's the point I'm trying to get at. When they play hero,
who that fall on them? Who's supposed to
Quinn? Quinn and Trey. That's on Quinn and Trey. And if Quinn not gonna put a stop to it, I mean, you can't tell an NBA player that hey, I'm 2 feet from the basket. I never get anything ran from me. Now I'm not saying he a threat, but if he doing all the dirty work, you can throw him a bone every now and then.
Wait, I thought you talking about throw Capella the ball.
I'm talking about.
We threw him the ball. They threw Clint the ball tonight, and he was awful. You didn't see when he tried to attack the basket. You didn't see that.
Hey, I'm
offensively, bro.
No, I ain't debating that. I'm not debating that. What I'm saying is, I'm really talking about the whole season. It's almost like Clint going rogue because Quinn not fixing the problems that we got in the backcourt with the hero ball.
Let's be honest. Clint usually not even on the floor to end the game. So why would he be upset about hero ball? He rarely on the court to end the game. Rarely. You feel me? So listen.
All I know, 16 rebounds and 3 blocks. I'll take that from him.
Listen.
The points to me is a bonus.
Listen. Him and O, I'll package their ass up and get them the fuck up out of here. I need a big who plays both sides of the ball. I don't got time to be mixing and matching these dudes, man.
Jamal, I'm fine with that as long as you go get somebody that can do what you saying. I'm fine with it.
And and Double O had numerous shot opportunities he didn't take. Brooke
Right.
Lopez was daring him to shoot the ball, which I think Quinn's style of play messes with that, because he wanted them to shoot all these three. He was wide open, just wide open, and Brooke Lopez won't even gonna contest that mid-range jump. So,
Well, hey man, I mean, I don't want to hear nothing about no space in the flow. Neither center can do it. Neither center.
Well, it's like they never practiced that, because you'll see when he first put Double O in the game with Clint, Trey had to tell O, hey, get your ass out the paint, get in the corner, so we can have the space to work.
And you know what the funny thing is about that, Demond? Then I'll be done. The funny thing is, normally when a Congo win the game by himself, he everywhere except the paint.
Right, because he has them. Because you talking about on the offensive side or defense?
Yeah, I'm saying on the offensive side. So when him and Clint's in the game, why wouldn't it be common sense to be like, well, hell, when I'm at center, I'm not in the paint. I'm not even at center right now, so I damn sure shouldn't even be in the paint.
I don't know, but I saw Trey tell him go in the corner, because O came down and just posted in the paint. Trey said go in the corner. That's where Hunter would be at.
But see, that's low IQ in my opinion. Even if Quinn don't, that's low IQ.
Every time you say that, I go right back to what John Collins said. He said,
"Oh yeah, they not. Yep,
expectations mentally and physically." I mean, he said it. I don't know why people trying to clown what he said, because people come up here, people be on Hawks Twitter saying exactly what Collins said, just in a different way.
They dumb.
Different way.
Like you, like I mean, I get on Quinn, but I don't need Quinn to tell me to go get in the corner if I know Trey about to run ISO or pick and roll, and I ain't the pick man.
Well, you could put that on two things. You could put that on maybe they didn't practice that, because you know, they just started doing that last game.
Right.
And we've been on the road the whole time, so he probably really ain't had time to practice. So you got to give him time to learn that.
But Demar, that go to what you used to say. That's just straight hooping, bro.
I mean, that's what it come down to. If you can see the game and you can see stuff developing, then you can make, like I told the kids today, make smart decisions. Know what's going on. What we say in the Army, situational awareness. What's going on? Who's on the court with me? What am I supposed to be? Right. No Trey needs space to attack. Get your ass out the lane.
Exactly. I agree.
Let me go to Matt Ticket. He the last one. Then we got the whole form.
All right.
What's up, Matt? You don't want to show your face tonight?
Well, no. I'm doing. No. I'm washing clothes. I'm doing different stuff, so that's why. I mean, I'm gonna be in and out. But look, overall,
another night, 130 plus points was good.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of those was in I was telling Gerald and Foot, a lot of those were in transition, you know, because not just Capella, although he was a big culprit, but a lot of those was misses at the rim. And Quinn talked about this too. I mean, you basically, it's really difficult to miss a shot so close to the rim and be able to get back defensively. I mean, you will be able to get back, but it's going to be unbalanced. And so, you know, I can't tell you how many bunnies we missed at the rim tonight. Led by Capella, but it wasn't just him. It was other people too, you know, who missed layup short. Trey missed a couple. Hunter missed several, you know, that missed short. And when you miss that close to the rim, it's really difficult to get back in transition. And we gave up a lot of baskets like that in transition, you know. So that's one. Two, I was telling Mikey this in the first half because he was so happy about Trey and DeJounte going off. I said, well, they have to be mindful that still get other people involved in the game. That I know that they're having a good game, but they still got to get others involved because they're the guards. They can't take all the shots. And so I knew that they couldn't carry what they did in the first half the whole way through the game. That's just it's not going to happen. You're going to get tired at some point, or you're just going to, you're going to start missing shots. I thought at the beginning, I don't know what people are talking about when they say that Quinn got out coached. I don't know what they're talking about. But I will say the only thing that I'll critique Quinn about was I thought he sat Murray too long in the fourth, at the beginning of the fourth. He had Bogey out there the whole time. I think from the top of the fourth until maybe the 7-minute mark, or right under the 7-minute mark, he had Bogey out there and Murray was still sitting on the bench. And I was like, I don't like that, because you could kind of tell Bogey was off. So I was like, I don't know why. And then this dude has no shot discipline whatsoever. He's starting to turn into AJ, where everything he touch, he shoot. And, when he's not making, it makes him almost unplayable. The defense, the turnovers, the lack of finishing around the rim. I thought he went down there and tried to get fouled instead of going up strong and shooting it. Other times I thought he went down there and challenged Brook Lopez and Giannis. And it's like, Bogey, that's not your job. What are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? And then the spacing thing, I was talking to Gerald also about the spacing. You could see that Trey was pointing to telling Okongwu to stand in the corner to get space. And I thought in the fourth quarter, because Capella wasn't in the game, there was no spacing. So Murray couldn't get to the middle. Trey couldn't get to the middle because Brook Lopez was just standing there holding hands with Capella underneath the rim. You know what I'm saying? So Capella in this type of a game, yes, I appreciate the block on Giannis and I appreciate the 15 rebounds. But offensively, he was a damn disaster. He traveled. They didn't call it. You know what I'm saying? He missed several bunnies at the rim, where it's like, dude, in this type of a game, you can't miss those layups, because we're going to be unbalanced on the way back. And you got Trey down there trying to guard Giannis in transition. Or Lillard going to pull up for a three. So you can't do that.
Let me ask you just one question. If we end up missing the playoffs,
that's not gonna happen, Demond. Dang, why we gotta jump to the radical?
Listen to me though. If we miss the playoffs, Quinn be fired.
Who?
Should Quinn be fired?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely
Okay.
not. I would say, Demond, if we miss the play, which it's not gonna happen, Demond. But I would say if some crazy thing where we did miss the playoffs, then I would see about possibly bringing in a president of basketball operations ahead of Landry. Landry.
So if we miss the playoffs, it'd be Landry's fault.
Well, that will mean that he didn't augment the roster to better fit around Quinn.
But didn't they have a whole offseason with Quinn here to get the roster correct?
I mean, yes, but
and that you told me Quinn came here, he coached the second half to learn the players and see what he has. So we go into the offseason, and only thing they do is get rid of Collins, go get old ass Patty Mills who don't play, go get Wesley Matthews, who I don't know why he even out there, and what we supposed to be doing with this.
I think it semi fits what Quinn wanted to do. And obviously, it doesn't fit all the way. So ideally, you would want either you don't want. I think tonight 50-something, 60-something attempt. 30-something attempts by my. No, it was close to 60-something attempts by my three guards between Bogey, Trey, and DeJounte. That's just way too many. You know what I'm saying? Bay was hot. He didn't get the ball. And so the roster will look a little bit.
They're your best players, man. They're your best shooters.
Yeah, but they can't take that many shots.
Man, stop making up damn excuses, man. I'm gonna call your ass out every time. You got every.
I don't know what you talk about, Foot.
I know you don't.
I'm talking to Demond.
We should post that Twitter chat that we had during the game. You be on that BS, man. I'm calling you out. Stop.
Everybody up here said that Capella offensively was trash. You won't ever admit it. I know you won't. But
hey, Capella ain't here to score. He scored 10 points. I'm good with that. Fuck it. He ain't. You got other scores on.
What about all the layups he missed?
You got all them damn guards on the team that ain't. You got people missing their shots, not putting it up.
What about all the layups he missed?
Talk
that
to your
led
boy
transition
Landry.
points?
Talk to your boy Landry about getting some people here that can play. How about that?
Okay, so
He's
you
supposed to
found
be
you
saving.
found with trading Capella.
Yeah,
I don't
already
believe
said
in
that.
Fox DNA. I'll tell you that.
But Capella ain't the damn problem. The whole team's as constructed. I told you who I wanted at the 5.
No, I
already
mean
told you.
outside of Embiid.
But Matt, here's my point. You so biased about people, and then now you changing your tune. You said something
Everybody
different every
admit
time.
Tangu.
Man,
I
I
heard
don't care what
everybody.
everybody said. It don't matter what
Everybody said
It's the
that
facts.
Capella
It
was
doesn't
terrible
matter.
offensively.
That's
You
everybody's
didn't say
opinion.
that though.
That's
You
everybody's
didn't
opinion.
say
You always
that.
say, well, he said, Quinn said, Landry said, he tried to, man, miss me with all that, bro. Play ball. It's
You like
basketball.
Capella. It's obvious.
Hey, man,
That's
Matt, we
fine.
trash, man. It's okay. We trash.
We're not trash.
Because you been on DJ ass for a whole week.
He had 2 good games in the last 5.
He's been on DJ for a whole year.
I ain't got time for
I
that
said
bullshit
no
like
at the
that.
beginning of the year. At the beginning of the
I
year,
ain't-
I said last year
I
was
ain't
water
letting
under
you
the
slide,
bridge.
man. I ain't letting you slide no more.
Didn't
Call
I
your
say
ass
that,
out.
Demond? Didn't I say it was water under the bridge at the,
No,
when he-
man.
at the New Year?
I don't want to hear it, man.
I said that was water under the bridge about Murray at the
Man, you
beginning
know
of
everybody
the
up here
season.
listen to you, right? You know everybody.
Hey,
Demond just
can I
acknowledged I
ask-
said that.
Go ahead,
ask a-
John. I'm quit fucking
Hey,
with man.
now can I ask a favor of everybody? Just a favor of everybody. Can we not mention Capella and shot selection in the same sentence?
He shouldn't have any. I mean, man,
if
hold on,
that
wait,
is
John,
a
you saw that,
sequitur,
John, you saw that in the third quarter.
tonight.
Trey threw him a beautiful pass at the nail, and this dude almost traveled with the ball.
I'm
No,
talking
he
about
did- he
the
did
two
travel.
terms.
Matt, everybody traveling in the
Because
NBA, bro. No, hold on,
I'm
John.
talking
Hold
about
on.
the two terms.
Because he was on Twitter Space with this BS, right?
Look.
Everybody travels. Because he don't like the dude.
He wide
talking
open.
basketball.
He was wide open. He
Y'all
was
get into
wide
that.
open.
Hey Matt,
He was
hey
wide
Matt,
open.
hey Matt,
y'all get into
Matt,
that.
Hey Matt, I'm gonna tell you something. Coach Quinn, record with us, he an under 500 coach. Where is all this magic you said he was gonna bring here?
And
let's talk about that exactly.
Okay, okay. The offense is elite by any metric. It's elite.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
No,
it's not elite.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it- yes,
elite.
it
No, it's
is.
not.
Yes, it
No,
is.
we couldn't
We have a-
we couldn't
we-
even
we-
take
there-
the hell no. We
There
couldn't
are
take it on the
10.
finish line.
There
No,
are
it's not.
10.
We
There are
went
10.
we went
there are
cold,
10.
bro. We
Now,
went
there
Demond
are
cold.
can
10
give you that, but
offensive-
I
there-
can't give you that.
I ain't giving
I
that
can't
shit.
give you
There's
that.
10. I'm giving you facts.
Hey,
There are
Chat.
10 offensive categories. We're in the top 7 in 9 of the 10.
Is it
That's
helping us
elite.
win? Are we winning? with it?
Wait a minute. All those categories you're mentioning it ignores the WL score.
But the two are
Willie,
not exclusive.
Louis,
the two are not
and
two aren't
Tony.
mutually exclusive.
Now, see
John.
what finish you put up
Salute
there?
to my guy Freezy in the
Hey,
building.
you
What's
see
good,
what
Freezy?
finish you put up there? Do you see what finisher just put up there? What Demond just put up there? The finisher said 7 of 24.
Yeah, the offense. Yeah, the DeJounte, Bogey, and Trey missed their shots in the fourth quarter.
No,
So
but
that tells
we're elite.
you that we are not
Bay
elite
didn't.
in
He
offense.
didn't. Bay didn't. Bay. How many shots did Bay miss in the fourth quarter?
Here we go.
They went 10 or 15 from what who was that? Was that finisher?
I know that, John, but all the shots in the fourth quarter were concentrated by the guards.
So if I can say something real quick,
regardless who did or didn't do it.
So this is the thing
regardless
right here.
who did or didn't do it, we sucked.
Hey Matt,
As
why
Mike
always said. Why do we get in the fourth quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this for you, or maybe Juan could tap in on this one. We hired Quinn Snyder. You told me we was finna have all this ball movement, all this running. We don't see Trey off the ball. Where's all that at?
Okay, so to answer your first question, where we are number 7 or 8 in the league in assists per game.
Okay, but that assist, that assist. See, I see how you can use those numbers, but you know I watch all the games, right?
But how do you think we accumulated those numbers?
Hold up, because I want you to keep it real. Don't try to give me the assists, because some of them assists is not from ball movement. It's just alley oops, Okay, one pass. That's what a lot of them assists are. One
Then why
pass.
were then why were we 28th or 29th last year?
Who told me Quinn was we're gonna have all this ball movement?
Where do you think Demond, if all the assists come off of alley-oops, how come we weren't top in the league in assists last year?
Hey, man, let's put this into like a bigger prism right quick. All right, let me just break it down a little bit. First of all, Milwaukee went on an 18-4 run in the last 3 to 4 minutes. Where was our offense then? All right, that's number one. Number two, we are 4-6 in our last 10 games. Out of those 4 wins, three of them have come against teams that are, all 4 of them have come with teams that are 500 and below. We have not been a single team over 500 in the last 10 games. Here's another fact for you. In 6 out of those last 8 games, we have given up 126 points or more, to include 2 games where we gave up 157 and 145 back to back. All right. We're not as good offensively as you think we are. All right. Because those wins are inflated by playing those sorry teams at the bottom at the defensive level that we at offensively and defensively. When we play the better teams, the Cleveland, the Celtics, and the 76ers, we're barely getting over 110. All right.
That's not true.
I'm looking at the score. I'm looking at the scores right now.
Juan, hold on. We've played three of the top 10 defensive teams in the league. We scored over 120.
You changed the narrative.
The number one, no, we're talking about we're talking about the offense scoring against a good defense, right? Juan? That's what we're talking about, Juan. We're talking about the offense scoring against a good defense, right? Against Minnesota, against Minnesota, we scored over 120. They're the number one defensive team in the league.
Those were the first 4 games of the season. Teams have gotten significantly better over the last 15 games. I just gave you the last 10 games, and you telling me about the first 2 to 3 games we played at the beginning of the season with teams that find themselves out.
Well, I mean,
Timberwolves are the best team record-wise in the NBA right now. Their defense is number 1. All right, they were not the team they were when we played them 3 weeks ago. All right, I'm talking about the here and now. The here and now says that we played very good against teams that are 500 below. We have blew out the Wizards 2 times in the last 12 games. When we play the teams that are 500 and better, we are barely scoring 110 points. We break down offensively in the 4th quarter. We have inflated shot attempts from Trey and DeJounte and Bogey. We don't move the ball around. And then you come in here and say we have some of the better offensive numbers. I'm breaking it down for you, brother. Let me keep going more and more. I can.
Matt, I really think you need to learn how to choose your battles, sir. You really need to learn how to choose your battles.
Boy, this is
wait a minute, is that Black Bear?
Yeah.
What's up, Black Bear?
Okay.
What's happening, y'all? Hold on, Matt. Hold on, Matt.
Go ahead.
Hey, Black Bear. Next time you fall asleep on this live snoring, I'm gonna have to pull your truck over.
Boy,
we wasn't live when I fell asleep.
Yes, we was.
No, we wasn't.
Boy, Black Bear, I recorded your ass.
No, we weren't. We live.
No, it's the back room.
Oh, so that makes it better.
Yeah, it was just us. It was just us in the back.
We trying, hey, Black Bear, we trying to talk over that chainsaw.
Hey, man, I blame Damon for having a 4-hour stream that night. You know I don't. You know I'm out here on the road. I ain't got shit else to do.
Hey, Damon tapped out though. He tapped out though. He was gone.
Hey, Damon be hopping off and just letting us go.
Damon was asleep too, but he was on camera. See, now that's one of the rare times you didn't catch him sleeping with you.
Hey, go ahead, Black Bear. I want to hear what you got to say though.
But go ahead, Black Bear. What you got, boss?
Listen, Matt, you gotta learn how to pick your battles, man. Listen, it ain't about the scoring, okay? The portion about the scoring, I'm gonna tell you, Matt, is that regardless of what direction you think this team going in offensively, it still ain't got the one piece it need offensively for it to be an efficient offensive scoring basketball team, and that's a scoring forward who's more efficient at scoring than Trey.
That's
because if Trey continued, man, you can look back over history. You got to learn how to use the history tool. You need to learn how to use the history tool.
But that's an opinion.
Matt, I love Trae Young. It's not an opinion. It's proof in the pudding.
It
You
is.
got to use
Golden
the
State
history
didn't go.
tools,
Golden
man.
State didn't use that. Golden State didn't use that
We
model.
ain't Golden State,
Cleveland
bro.
don't
We
use
ain't
that
Golden
model.
Okay, wait,
It's an
hey,
opinion.
Blackberry,
It's an opinion.
Blackberry, you tell, cause see, Blackberry, I
It's
be
your
trying
opinion.
to tell everybody, but the first thing come out their mouth, John, that's old school ball. That's old school ball.
Yeah, that's what
And
Matt be doing.
Golden State has been the
your
only
opinion.
team. They've been the only team to use that model to make it work. Nobody else can do it.
Nobody
But
else,
Golden
man.
State had Kevin Durant 2 times they won a championship. Then they had Andrew Wiggins.
They-
the other time they
absolutely.
got-
The
And they
winners,
got
the winners
Draymond
team.
Green down there.
Since it's about wins, the
No,
winningest
that's
team in
Blackberry's
NBA
point.
history was led by a
No,
guard.
no. Hey, Golden State won 2 championships
Hey,
without Kevin
hold on, let
Durant.
Blackberry
now.
finish because he just broke it down.
They
Matt ain't listening.
did.
But the
What he
other
said,
time
we
they
need
had
he
Blackberry.
gave his
Andrew Wiggins.
opinion.
You go forward.
He gave his
What we
opinion.
need is scoring forward. Thank
Go
you.
ahead, finish your opinion, Blackberry. But
Listen,
preface it
man,
with your opinion.
It's about efficiency. It's about the efficiency in the scoring. Now, you know, Matt, I love me some ice traded game. Anybody say something bad about Trae on here, don't I go plumb the fuck off?
Yep.
So if I can keep it 100 with everybody and say, listen, man, he ain't efficient enough. Now, is he one of the best scorers in the game? Absolutely. He's one of the best playmakers in the game. Outside of LeBron, he's right next to LeBron at being the best playmaker in the game. I still think you need a Trae Young on your team, but you need an efficient forward who can score, who can give you 24 a night plus, and you can go to in the clutch. But you also still need to get bigger off the bench. You need a big man that's there for boards, that's there for the grit work, that's there to be nasty and mean. And in the game today, you got forwards that can give you that, and they can give you some spot shooting when you need it. That can be 34-35% from the 3, or they can give you about 45% spot shooting in the mid range. We got a guy named, and I'm gonna keep bringing his name up till somebody in that damn office hear me. JaMychal Green is sitting at home twiddling his damn thumbs.
Oh yeah, man, that's a good point.
But you got to, they got to start making these roster moves now, man. They got to start right now. They got to start right now. If they don't start right now, then I'm gonna look at this front office, who I already don't like the Wrestler family, don't like what happened with the GM situation. I'm gonna start looking at this office and start thinking, I think y'all got y'all heads too far up y'all asses to realize you're not building a winning formula here. You're holding your nuts, and you ain't letting and you're not doing what you need to do to make this team efficient. In order for us to be able to compete with the top teams in the East and the West, we got to be more efficient on both sides of the ball, not just with scoring. We need guys in here that's gonna be able to anchor down on the defensive end. And it don't make no damn sense. We lose one man, one forward, and we lose all the damn spark that the damn team had when he was playing. Jalen Johnson go down, and all the spark go out the damn window.
Have you seen Golden
So
State
we
without
gotta
Draymond
start
Green?
making these moves now. God damn, I'm not finna talk to you, Matt. I'm gonna let somebody else talk to your ass. I'm
just saying, have you seen Golden State without Draymond Green? That typically happens.
So I'm gonna add this to
lose your
it.
defensive catalyst.
Blackberry, I'm glad
You
you
don't
said what you said.
you don't listen. You don't listen.
Don't worry about
Matt,
So-
you know why I don't,
so-
Matt,
so-
hey Matt, you know why I don't ride with that? I'm gonna tell you why. Because last year under Nate McMillan, we gave up 118 per game.
Yeah, because John Collins was our 4.
Okay, this year we're worse. We give up more points. Without, listen. Without
As a
John,
philosophy.
Without John, with a new head coach, and I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Quentin Snyder, or Landryville, somebody. We are on a sinking ship, family. The ship is sinking. We are below 500, and there's no way you can convince me with Jalen Johnson our record would be different. It wouldn't, because even with Jalen Johnson, we was giving up 122 points a night.
Yep.
So I
Hey,
mean,
Tanju,
what I don't
yeah,
understand
well,
is this.
yeah.
This is what I propose. This is what I propose. They need to decide: can the defense be fixed and by the deadline? If it
No.
can't, if it
No.
can't be improved by the
No.
deadline,
No.
then we need to improve our scoring. They need to get Clint Capella, and they need to trade him. We need a big that can score the ball. That's
Or
what
at
you
least get somebody coming off the bench behind him. That's going.
You need
He a rebounding
listen,
machine.
listen,
So-
I
listen,
said trade Capella for Vucevic.
listen. A real big who can score. I'm not talking about a Conwu. I don't want to hear a Conwu because he passed up about 10 shots right there from the mid range. Brook Lopez
Just
dared him to
scared,
shoot.
just
the ball.
scared to shoot.
He dared him
Looking
to shoot it,
around.
and he passed the ball. But he'll take these corner threes and miss them.
Don't make no sense.
With that,
That's the only shot he's
plays,
comfortable with.
when he played Capella and Double O together, right?
Spacing is gone.
The spacing is gone. And guess who in the corner? A Conwu. Instead of having Hunter, you got a Conwu. And you saw what happened when he shot these threes. It looked like a Conwu can only make threes in practice. Because I ain't seen him light it up from three yet the whole year.
Well, no, that's not true. The New Orleans game. He did.
And you know what,
what
man?
y'all think
You know what,
about?
man? And you know what? I can live with that. What I can't live with, Brook Lopez daring him to shoot a mid-range jumper, and he passing the ball. Brook Lopez was giving him 5 feet.
He ain't contesting nothing.
Yeah, he got to be more. He got to be more aggressive.
Hey,
So
let me
I
ask y'all
listen,
something. Let me
so
ask y'all
you trying to
something. Y'all
outscore
remember?
these teams, you got to get a big who can score the ball, who can shoot when the defense give him space like that.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. What y'all think about when Hunter went down? Because remember, he got knocked out the game, and then Quinn put in Wesley Matthews.
Listen,
I
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm tired of seeing. I like Wes Matthews as a veteran. He shouldn't be getting that many minutes, in my opinion.
I was like, why the hell is he in there?
Where's AJ Griffin at?
Why the hell is Wesley Matthews in there?
Have you seen him play defense this season?
What Bruno Fernando? Where's Bruno Fernando?
Did you see Bruno when he played the last game?
No, I don't want to see Bruno. I do not want to see Bruno Fernando.
They need to take Bruno Fernando and cut him. He awful. I'd rather have the dude from College Park. That's 7 foot
Jermichael Green. Jermichael Green.
Get him out of here, man. We need to cut the dead weight. Why the fuck is Quinn giving Garrison Matthews all these minutes?
Yep.
Why?
Why did we pick up all of that dead weight last year? We just picked up a whole bunch of slugs. Huh? What was that one?
They trying to share salary last year, remember?
Yeah, I said, I mean, look, and then you did this. You hire a coach that shortened the rotation. So they were exiled to the bench. They may as well have been on the chain gang. So they got big black balls hung on their legs. And don't you pause me.
Pause.
Pause, John.
I can't help it, bro.
Let me say something real quick.
I knew when I said that I was gonna get a pause.
Yeah.
I said on the leg.
Fellas, let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Y'all remember about
ahead,
2 weeks ago, about a little bit over 2 weeks ago, right? When everybody was talking about the damn offense, right? Y'all remember what I said? I said, just like Blackbeard, this offense wasn't efficient. I got fucking, I'm a hater.
Statistically, that's a lie.
You know, man, I ain't talking to you right now. But like I said,
but how do you? But it's easy to prepare for us. It's easy to prepare.
As again,
every team, all they gotta say is, look.
Let me finish.
All we gotta do is just keep on scoring.
Hold on. Now, did y'all see what finisher? Did y'all see what finisher?
Hold on. I broke it down about these damn Blackberry pretty much echoed damn near everything I said about over 2 weeks ago. It wasn't efficient. And guess what? We can't score when we need it at the end of the game. That's not an efficient ass offense. Since we number one here, number one there, those stats misleading. right? And I've sat there and told y'all that because we're not efficient and we don't score we need to. Just like at the end of the game, we won that ISO Russian hero ball shit. That ain't, and we still lose.
Too many threes.
So I don't give a fuck what we run.
It's a damn shame every game got to come down to the wire.
Exactly.
Because you can't score when you need to, like Foot just said, and you can't make stops in every, like you got to have at least in 3 out of the 4 quarters, you got to make stops when you're supposed to in late quarters. Oh, I give you 1 quarter where the team you just can't, they get lucky, they knock down some big shots late in quarters. But you got to be able to make stops late in quarters. They get right before the damn clock. Teams is getting a shot in the very last second every fucking game in every quarter. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Black Bear. Now was tonight down to the wire? Was this game down to the wire? Because they built a 10-point lead on us, and it was over with.
And we lost the game in the last
Milwaukee just pulled away.
That's what. Okay. That's what I wanted to see what you meant by down the wire.
25 plus minutes. Bay played over 35 minutes. Garrison Matthews. What defense are y'all expecting?
Matt,
they're not good
defenders. None of this shit matter. We trash. Okay.
What was that? Juan, what were you saying?
Hey John, they went to the $60 million man they got this whole season, and Damian Lillard, and he just kept going to the rack on us.
Yeah. I mean.
We don't choke nobody. Without number 1 offense, we don't choke nobody out.
No, and then on top of that, when you guys were talking about defense, I don't see no at the rim defense at all. Once they get to a certain point, about to lay the ball, say for instance it's a layup, man will get all the way to the freaking cup, and we not challenging the man at the cup.
We out of position, man. We out of position.
Yeah,
all this minute zone. That's the problem. We out of fucking position, over helping, and then everybody standing around watching. Go to the basket.
Because the perimeter defense so ass. The perimeter defense is so ass that when players just start getting free looks at the basket, and we start looking at the bigs like, where y'all at? Well, I can't put it too much on the bigs if every time down the court on defense. The perimeter defenders let me in, blow right by him.
Yeah, that's really
like come on, man.
Yeah, the bigs ain't going to the hole like that. It's them damn guards.
Here's another thing.
Guards, bro.
Here's another thing we have a team that's very underrated, man. We have no athleticism on our team, bro. You don't have
true
any slashes.
True that.
You don't have
yes,
no
sir.
blockers.
Juan, you absolutely right.
I think JJ is athletic.
JJ's the only one that's going to dunk on somebody. I watched Hunter go up on Brook Lopez and try to finger roll like Lou Gervin. And I'm just like, what are you doing right now? Why are you never trying to attack the big ever to draw a foul? He tried to finger roll on 7'3" Brook Lopez and got knocked down, man. I'm like, bro, if you would have just went up with your weight, you probably would have got a foul.
Now, and it's a crying shame.
Yeah, Juan and John. And y'all must have not heard Quinn's press conference at the last game.
Man, fuck Quinn's press conference. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm tired of hearing. I don't want to hear nothing.
He talked about that we're small. He
Who
said
cares what he talked about, bro? I need results. You always come with that. Was this person talk?
Because it's reiterating because y'all reiterating. You're reiterating the obvious. You're reiterating the obvious. You already said
come on now,
so why the hell they ain't doing something about it then?
Exactly.
Why they not?
You can't make trades until December 15th.
Man,
when you ain't got to make a trade, you got people sitting at home twiddling their thumbs that we know can make a difference on this team right now. Are you for real?
We're $2 million. We have one roster spot available, and we're $2 million away from the luxury tax.
Who gives a cut a motherfucker? Let's go.
What John just said. Get rid of the dead weight. What DeMond just said. Get rid of the dead weight and bring in the guys that can make a damn difference.
Hey, at the end of the day, Matt, I don't care about that cap shit. Tony Russell, a billionaire.
I'm just saying he's not paying it.
Care about the cap. Does he want to win? Yes or no?
I don't know.
He don't care.
That's the thing right there. If he want to win, let me tell you something. You know who want to win? That Phoenix Suns owner.
They showed that.
He wasn't in charge of the team for 2 weeks. He done traded for Kevin
He
Durant.
sure did.
Goddamn,
And Bradley Beal.
What has that gotten him? What's that gotten him?
better than us.
They top 4 in the
Number
West.
4 and number 4 or number what
Top
is
4
it?
in the
Number
West.
4
What you mean?
in the
What
West.
has it
It
gotten
ain't been but a season and some change. Damn.
Top,
It-
top
Hey,
4 in
that
the
Brooklyn
West.
thought they had something when they got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving
What
too.
we
Bro,
got,
we ain't
Matt?
talking about no damn
Matt,
Brooklyn, man.
Matt, we are under 500.
Let Demond, I'm saying let
Look at what I just put
let
up.
the trade deadline pass.
119.5.
Let's see what
Fuck that.
Landry.
No,
and
no,
Wiggins do
Matt.
at the
You
deadline.
said if we're gonna be good, we ain't good. This 3 years in a row. We the same. We tired of looking
And
at it.
see, hey, gentlemen, if you looking and watching, we right there where we were last year.
We sure are, John. We
Just
sure
like
are.
the
Ain't
dog,
no damn
just like a hospital monitor with a
Hey,
dead man.
Hey, John, y'all remember I got flamed for that
Flatline.
early season too.
We flatlined. Boo! That man dead.
So I need some apologies around here because I got flamed because I told we the same team.
That
So
man dead.
they keep flaming me. I'm gonna take
That
it.
man dead. And see, I, you know what? It's a crying shame that Spud Webb would dunk on anybody.
He sure
And
would.
I ain't got 2 guards that won't dunk on nobody.
There you go, one. Just what you were saying.
What's that?
Nobody
athleticism?
out there dunking on nobody. Athleticism.
Oh, yeah, nobody trying to dunk on nobody.
Hey,
Now, see, you remember
y'all
I
see
was
this right
asking
here?
last year. You remember
Hey,
I was
y'all see
asking
this?
last year, can Trae Young
Hey, I
dunk?
wish DJ and
Hey,
Hunter would
hey.
dunk on somebody. I wish
You remember I
DeJounte
was
Oh,
asking
Murray
that last
and
year.
DeAndre
or
Hunter
early
would
part of
take it
this
to the
year
rack
too.
and dunk
Hey,
on
look at
somebody.
this. Look at this. Look at this. We are next to last in points.
Hey,
given
blow
up
that
per
up, man.
game.
I'm on a cell phone. You sitting up here, man. I'm already blind.
Points given up per game. We are next to last.
Terrible. Terrible, man.
123.2.
You're terrible.
How you expect to win? How do you expect to
terrible.
win?
Well, that's only 4
And
points.
we're inefficient.
That's only
that
4
combined with
points.
an inefficient offense, all day you losing.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah, well, like I said, until you change the people that we have out here, your only recourse is you got to be better shooting, better scoring. I'm sorry, because you don't have the horses out here that can block any shots at 3-pointer. They can't block no 2-point shots. They can't do nothing. Once the ball gets above their shoulders, it's over.
John, your weakest link on the offense in the starting 5 is Capella. So you got to get rid of him. You got to get a big who can score the ball.
Well, just a forward, like Blackberry said, you don't necessarily have a forward or a center.
You need a big who can score.
But Demond, all them other 3 got to be a consistent, right?
Well, now Foot, I'll say a forward or a center because your guards do not. I mean, look, right now, your point guard is your leading scorer. Okay, and that's the problem. That's a problem because we were, from what I was always saying here for the past few games, was that you needed to take the scoring load off of Trae Young and put it on somebody else if you want Trae Young to stop winning games like he's been winning, scoring 40 and 50.
John, this is your problem with that. This is why it won't work. Because on the roster right now, we don't have nobody who can get us 30 points.
And that's that. Well, see, that's what we're talking about.
Who's the leading scorer?
You know, I was answering what Foot was saying. And see, you don't have anybody, Bogey included, and I wish Mikey was still back up here, Bogey included, that you can trust to score 35, 40 points if you need it. There's nobody on this roster except your point guard that can
that's
do
why
that.
I said we need another player who commands a
Hey,
double.
man.
We don't have another.
But wait a minute, John and Juan, y'all said that the point guard being the leading scorer is a problem. I would ask y'all who's the leading scorer for Sacramento.
But their leading score is not 6 feet.
No, but y'all changing the
Hey, but
goalposts.
Sacramento, hey,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Wait a minute. I got a rebuttal. I got a rebuttal for that.
Don't get emotional on me. Just answer the question.
Matt, you tried to be
Sacramento got Sabonis. That's the answer to your
Don't
question,
get emotional.
Matt.
Just answer the question.
I got a
Sacramento got
rebuttal for that,
Sabonis.
though.
Okay, hey, Matt, let me answer your question.
There you go. There you go. They got some.
Wait a minute, I missed that. What was
There
that?
you go.
I missed that.
Yeah, what was said?
What was said?
Matt, listen to me. Listen to me.
We changing the goalposts.
No, the goalpost say
Matt, you the king of that
but
bullshit.
You know the biggest difference between Trey and SGA. What's the biggest difference?
No, not even SGA. I
He's
forgot
the
about him.
point-
I'm not
he's
even
the
him.
point guard.
He-
He's the
It's
point
not
guard.
even him. Demond, I said
What-
De'Aaron.
Well,
De'Aaron Fox
Fox.
in Sacramento.
How tall is De'Aaron Fox?
Exactly. He's 6'5".
De'Aaron Fox.
The
How
biggest
tall?
difference
Listen,
is that
listen,
SGA
listen.
is one of the
How
top
tall-
5 guards
How
that play
tall
defense.
is Halliburton?
So
6'7".
now we talking
How
about height.
tall? Hold up, Matt. Hold up. How tall is SGA?
6'6".
Who's the
Okay,
Mavericks point
Halliburton
guard?
6'6", but he can't play defense
Bro,
for nothing.
Look at the point
Biggest
guard.
difference is
Look
that
at-
SGA
Okay,
got a
so y'all
105
should
offensive
refrain.
rating, and Trae Young got a
Y'all should
121.
change what y'all
Look
said
at the
then.
point guards.
Y'all should say
Let's look at the Knicks.
their leading
Even
scorer is
is
Jalen Brunson, also a point guard.
Matt, is Brunson the number one option on the Knicks?
Yes.
He's not. Well, yeah,
No,
this
he's
year
not.
is. This year.
Yes,
this
he
year
is.
Julius
Who's their
Randle,
leading scorer? Who their leading
yeah,
scorer?
he is. He's
It don't matter who the
averaging
leading
26
scorer is, an option. It's
Well,
not-
wait a minute.
That's two different things.
Hold
No,
on.
it's not.
Matt. I said Trae Young,
No,
not
I got you.
the point
I got you.
guard.
But initially, John, I got you. But initially, you and Juan said the problem with the Hawks was their leading scorer was the point guard.
No. I said
five
Trae
other
Young
playoff teams with winning
specifically.
records where their best player is the point guard.
Wait a minute. I said Trae Young specifically. I didn't say the point guard position. I said you need to get the scoring load off of your point guard on this team. Okay? Because see, Trae Young, all right, if Trae Young hadn't scored 45, we would have lost. Trae Young scored 50, and we did lose because he was not getting any help anywhere else. Okay? When Trae Young does what did Trae Young end up with tonight? In addition to what's his name missing tonight?
Murray.
No, not Murray. JJ. In addition with JJ,
missing. Okay,
14 points missing tonight because see, I was looking back at the first time we played Milwaukee.
Dante scored 30 tonight.
Yeah, I'm talking about JJ, the one that's hurt. See, thing is, you didn't have JJ on the floor tonight, and he scored 14 points the last time that these two teams met in Milwaukee. Okay,
Yeah, he was very
so
aggressive
you
on both
were
sides of the
missing.
ball.
Yeah, what was that
You
one?
wouldn't have had to play
He was
O at
very
the double.
aggressive. He
You
was
wouldn't have
very
had to
aggressive
play
on
O
both
at the
sides of the
4.
ball.
Yeah, so you were missing JJ's offense and his defense.
I need a coach that can make those adjustments, though.
Well, hey, once you turn the volume up to
What
10
adjustments?
and you don't have no more
Exactly.
volume to turn up.
Coach don't know.
What adjustments you talking about, Tango?
The one your coach didn't make.
Like what?
You're supposed to be coaching, right?
Hey,
No, I'm
Tangy want
asking.
him to turn
I
on
said
some
he did it. He did what he was supposed to do. The problem was Trey, Bogey, and especially Bogey. He missed all the shots in the fourth quarter, but they were wide open looks. Now, if he took all contested looks, I would be like, Quinn, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. But they were all
Matt,
open.
that's bullshit, Matt. That's bullshit.
Man,
The coach's
Quinn
job.
Snyder
so
played
you-
Garrison
you telling,
Matthews.
you telling me the coach's job isn't to
That's
create
bullshit,
open
Matt.
shots?
No, Matt, stop mixing nothing. Stop changing goalposts. Just stop.
His
Stop
a
talking.
coach's
to
job
bro.
is to create
Hey,
open shots.
hey, Hunter,
he created
Hunter
open
went
shots
down,
for
and then he
Bogey.
went to
He
Wesley
missed them.
Matthews.
Well, and this is what I've been saying to you guys for the
Bogey missed
longest.
4 wide open
And
threes.
Demond said it last year, and we a jump shooting team that can't shoot jump shots. That's our problem. We cannot shoot. We live by the jump shot, and we fall on our sword.
That's
and
most
die
offensive
by the
led
jump
teams,
shot.
John.
Say what?
That's most offensive led teams.
Well, no, not necessarily. Now
They live
Not
by the shot. They
necessarily.
live by the shot.
and that might be true now. That might be true now, but in the past it wasn't, because see, you used to have big men that if the jump shot wasn't falling, you could post them up and put them down there in the low post. They make a couple of moves, bam, they either go into the free throw line
Ain't
for
the highest
three.
scoring offensive game back in the day in the 80s?
Can
Yes.
I ask
Ain't that the
Matt?
highest scoring offensive
186.
game in NBA
Hey,
history?
hold on, Blackberry. It was 186 to 184.
Okay, so they've been okay, exactly.
And well, exactly what? Exactly what?
Man.
So I'm saying
exactly what?
Blackberry
That
want to say
was
something.
right
Go
before the
ahead.
Bad
What do
Boys
Hawks
era
need,
started. That was right before the Bad Boys era started, Matt.
I want to know what Matt thinks the Hawks need right now to become a better team. What do we need, Matt?
We need to switch out 3 of our offensive-minded players for more defensive-minded players, hopefully taller players. So move Bogey for a better defensive
Mikey
player.
there.
Yeah, I know Mikey. I know
There's
Mikey. I know
Mikey.
Mikey gonna hate me. Move Bogey for a better defensive player. Move
You
Davis for a
just
better
punched him in the
defensive player.
stomach.
Like who?
Move Capella for. I was saying Valanciunas from Chicago.
Hold on, for Bogey?
Vucevic.
I'm sorry,
Wait.
Vucevic, I'm sorry.
He said
Vucevic.
Valanciunas. He said Valanciunas.
Vucevic is a worse defender than both of our centers.
I got that,
Both of our
Mikey, but
centers.
he's an offensive threat.
But
You just said to. You know
Go
what?
ahead, Blackberry.
Move, but I said
I
move,
know everybody
I
else
said
heard it. As long as everybody else heard it,
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
the only
Blackberry.
one that heard it.
Move
I'm
Bogey.
okay.
Yes, move Bogey for a defensive player. Move Bay
Like
for
who?
a defensive player.
Like who?
Defensive player for Bogey. I told you I would
Who?
trade Bogey for. I would trade Bogey for
You know
Norman Powell. I would trade Bogey for Norman Powell is one who I like.
Get Norman Powell here. Get
wait
Norman
a
Powell
Hold on,
here.
let him fit, John. Go ahead.
I'm looking at
I mean,
Mike.
I would love Norman.
I'm looking
Powell.
at
He's from
Mike.
San
Yeah, we
Diego.
worry about Mike. Go ahead, Matt. Finish.
Somebody,
I
somebody
would
give
trade-
Matt the meaning of contradiction. Somebody give him a dictionary and read him out the definition.
It don't
of
matter, man. It
contradiction.
don't matter.
How is that a
That's
contradiction?
why we won't listen to
See,
shit.
John, the
How's that
difference
a
between me
contradiction,
and Matt, the difference between me and Matt is I'm willing
Everybody
to trade the players I
heard it
like for
already,
guys who
man.
I
I
like
don't
even
have
more.
to reiterate.
That's the difference.
Say
between
what
me
was
and
that,
Matt.
Mikey? What was that,
The
Mikey?
difference between me and Matt is I'm perfectly willing to trade the players that I like on this team more than other guys if it makes sense for us. I'm perfectly willing to trade
it
Bogey.
does, that's
I wanted to get rid of Bogey for
Mikey-
Derek White a year ago, easily, 100%. Do it now. I wanted
Why?
to because it would have helped us a lot more than Bogey.
Yeah,
But
that's
again,
what I'm saying. Trade Bogey for Norman
like-
Powell. I would trade Bay for. They
told you,
wouldn't
I'll
do
trade
it, but I
anybody
would
to make
trade
us
Bay
better.
for somebody
I
like
don't mind
Herb
it.
Jones.
Who? Trey
Herb
who?
They ain't
Jones.
giving up Norman.
For who?
For Bay, Sadiq Bay.
They ain't giving up him. Go ahead.
They
I
not
said they
giving-
not probably, but I'm saying a player like that.
Okay.
And then Capella, I need an offensive threat at the center position.
Like
If y'all not for, I'm for Big O starting, but I guess everybody else is.
What
so
stop?
whatever.
See that that
So
ends the
I would go.
conversation right there.
I would go get Vucevic from Chicago for Capella, or Valanciunas from New Orleans for Capella. Either or, don't matter.
Double O
Or
still need to
Capella.
go. He was a number 6 pick in the fucking draft. He's a lottery pick. His ass need to go.
So you're quitting on the guy at 22. That's just what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Bam.
Yes.
Bam did not do this at 22.
He ain't Bam.
Look,
His trajectory ain't Bam.
Okay, but
Bam
all
didn't
I'm
play
saying
his
is,
first 2 years.
but all I'm saying is, you know, that's his player comp. A lot of people wanted him to be like Bam.
No,
That's the only reason.
it
the only
ain't no
reason I brought that
comparison.
up.
He's not Bam.
Okay,
But
well, of course he's not Bam.
Bam didn't play his first 2 years because they was
I'm gonna
developing
I'm
him.
gonna tell y'all what I've been saying. At this stage in the game, ain't development over, like Nate said. I need dudes.
That's why Nate was fired.
That's
I
why
need
he was
dudes.
fired. Yeah.
That's
So
why he
Quinn
was
doing-
fired.
Quinn doing work.
He
I
started
need
our
dudes.
growth.
And whoa.
I need
Hey. Y'all saying
Come on, Simon.
y'all saying that's why Nate was fired.
No,
as
that's one of the
if
reasons.
wait a minute. This is hilarious to me. Y'all saying that's why Nate was fired as if the people who fired him know what the hell they damn doing.
I'm telling you, because them damn wrestlers.
Like damn
John.
Belichick fired somebody with all
John,
the
what job did he interview this past cycle?
Oh man,
Man, who care about interviews, Matt?
I had
Huh?
a
If he was
known
good,
somebody
if he
who
was good, he
fired
would
me.
interviews.
Who cares
These
about
jokers
Matt?
couldn't.
Man, nobody listen to
These
that
jokers
bullshit.
couldn't pick a
At the
good
end of the day,
watermelon out of the
Quinn-
watermelon.
Quinn is not better than Nate yet because he ain't reached the
That's a
level
lie.
of Nate.
That's a
for
lie.
coaching. He ain't reached
Well, not by the record yet. man.
until
Not by the record.
Quinn take a team to at least
Not by the
a
record
conference
yet.
final. He ain't better than Nate. So you are what you do. If you don't coach your team to wherever you need to coach at a higher level than the previous coach, You ain't better. I don't give a damn what you think he is or what you think he can be, his philosophy, until you take a team to a place where another coach took to, you ain't better. That's how I roll.
He did that on the interim.
I don't give a damn. Just like wins and losses. Just like
well,
wins and
so
losses.
did Nate.
No, I'm saying
Go
Nate.
get
Nate
Nate.
took the team to the conference finals on the interim tag, running somebody else's system. When it was his people in his system, we sucked. And I'm willing to give Quinn the benefit of the doubt, because we all admit we have four bad defensive players.
The defense is worse than what it was with Nate. It's worse.
We playing at a faster pace, Blackberry.
I'm giving Quinn the exact same time Nate had. Nothing
2 years?
more, nothing less. No,
2
Nate
years?
didn't have 2 years. He had what?
2
He
years.
had a year. So 2 years total.
2 years.
2 years total. Quinn.
Hey, was this game?
Quinn is on
game 20.
Quinn is
This
pushing
game
his
20
first
game.
year, and he's under 500.
Demond, we haven't even hit. Have we even hit the 20 game mark?
It don't fucking matter, man.
No, we haven't.
Damn.
No,
You know why? You know, Matt.
Trash.
Matt, the reason I'm on Quinn so much,
Matt, I'm
the
glad
reason
I
I'm
didn't
on
ask the
Quinn so
question.
much,
It
Matt,
clawed me up
is
too.
because you told me Quinn was gonna solve our issue.
He told everybody that bullshit.
And
That's what you told.
What issues exactly?
Demond.
He said, Mikey, hold on.
I wasn't
Matt-
here when he said that. I was
Okay,
here.
We're doing the same thing that we was doing on offense.
Not when we got Quinn. I wasn't
Okay,
here.
Mikey, watch
But I wasn't
this.
We
here.
have always been an offensive
Hey, Matt.
powerhouse.
Hey, Matt.
Wait, hold on.
Yes or no,
Kendra, I can't
Matt?
hear. I can't
Yes
hear
or
Demond.
no? Yes or no? You told me Quinn was gonna solve our problems, right?
Yes, and offensively he has.
Well, yeah, that he has.
We're
Of
the
course,
same
yeah.
He's
offensive.
Scoring ain't been a problem.
No,
Scoring
wait a minute. How he done solved
Y'all
all
not-
this
y'all
problem?
not-
Hold
y'all
on.
not
He
listening.
said
Matt,
defense.
Hey,
Hold
Matt,
on.
hold
Y'all
up.
not listening. Y'all not listening. Y'all not listening.
Matt. On the defensive side of the ball, which has been our issue, he has not fixed that. Am I correct?
Demond, what do you want him to do when
I
Bay
want us to
and
start
Bogey,
looking at 100.
when Bay and
You
Bogey
need an
plays
ally.
over
Okay,
30
Somebody
minutes?
get him an ally.
Matt. You told me, hey, Quinn took over the team, so he has a whole half of the season to judge who he wants and who he doesn't need. We go into the off season. What did they do, Matt? Quinn had a whole half a season and the playoffs.
It's time to make
He tried to swing. He tried to swing for an all NBA player who y'all love. It didn't work out.
You don't know that.
Yes, we do
What else?
actually. Foot.
What else? He swung and missed.
I
He
can't
called
say
it
anything
back.
else,
I don't
but we
care.
do know it.
I don't care if he tried. I don't care. I don't get points for trying.
Exactly.
But Demond, he can't. Demond, I know you want them to win a championship, but he can't fix 50 years of failures in
That
one
ain't what you
offense.
saying, Matt.
Guess what?
Oh,
Matt?
hold up, Matt.
Matt, guess
No,
what?
Matt.
I never
No,
said-
we
I
didn't
never
task him with
said-
that job.
Matt,
We didn't
I
task
never
him with
said
that.
he could.
Matt did.
I never said he could, Matt. You told me he could do it.
He said,
And we didn't
Demond,
task the man
Demond,
with
That's
fixing
good
50
point.
years.
Demond,
It was just the last
given the
few
roster,
years.
Demond, given the roster that we have, he's maxing out what we're good. We're good on offense. We're an offensive
Matt.
roster. He's
Okay.
You
maxing
say you
that
had some
out.
say so on the
So this-
roster, Matt.
Matt, so this is what I need you to say. Okay? If you blaming it on the roster, because
Definitely.
last year
It's
me
a
and Foot
mixture.
was hold up. Last year, me and Foot was blaming the players. You told me no, it's not the players, it's the coach.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
And
No,
Demond, that's true.
So
But-
now,
Demond,
now,
wait.
hold up, Matt. Hold up,
Demond,
Matt.
that's true. Demond,
So
Demond,
now, hold
Demond,
up,
go
no,
ahead.
no,
Since
no,
you-
Demond,
hold up,
that's
Matt.
true.
Let me get this point out. Then you go. Then you go.
Okay.
But
He ain't
now,
gonna admit it.
back off.
He
but
ain't gonna
now,
admit
since it's a coach that you like, now it's the players.
No, Demond. What did I bang on Nate the
That
most?
foot.
He
Demond, what
just
did-
told you, man. Stop.
Demond, what?
You
Demond,
know-
what did I?
Hey,
Demond,
man,
what did
fuck
I
that.
get
I
up
ain't
here?
riding with that
Demond, what
tonight.
did I get up here and talk about with Nate the most?
I wear my emotions on my sleeve, John.
In 10 seconds, tell us, Matt.
Take that long sleeve shirt off, Mikey.
I said I wear my emotions on my
Kevin,
sleeve.
you right.
I'm asking
Go
you.
ahead.
Take
Demond,
that long
Hey, Mikey,
sleeve
wait,
shirt
wait,
off.
wait.
Demond, what was my critique of Nate McMillan?
I'm gonna go throw my shirt
You
off.
said
It doesn't
you
matter,
said-
man.
This is what you said.
Mikey.
This is what you said, man.
Take them sleeves
Hold
off.
on, John. Hold on,
You
John.
said Nate McMillan was not a good offensive coach.
That's facts.
You say his offense.
That's not an
wasn't
opinion.
that, right?
Okay.
The numbers will tell you that.
Am I wrong? That's what you told me.
Yes, exactly. And that's
Okay.
the exact
Score
thing.
four more
That's
points.
the exact thing that Quinn has fixed.
We score 4 more points on offense now.
But Matt,
It's a big number.
Maybe
I
5.
told you
Tango
last year. I'm
had
like,
that ready.
I said our issue is defending. That's our issue. That's the issue. We was giving up 100 under Nate. Excuse me, under Nate McMillan, we was giving up 118. When Quinn took over, it went to 120. The two games that Prunty coached, he gave up 122.
Okay.
I mean, Prunty,
What is it so far this year? What is it this year?
The problem is the defense. You told me.
That's true.
Listen to me, Matt. You told me Quinn was gonna fix all that shit.
I told you he was gonna fix the defense.
Yes.
Hold on. By the way, the
Hell
offense
no,
is
I
not
didn't think he was
efficient.
gonna fix the defense.
Yes,
Hell
I did
no.
not.
I said he was good. Demond, I said
because then that's when you start pointing out, Matt. That's when you start pointing out, Matt. That's when you start coming at me with, hey, Demond, look, Quinn had a #1 offense and a top 10 defense. Look. Remember you told me that?
And I told you he was gonna get the Hawks the top 10 defense.
You told me.
Don't you
did
lie.
I tell you he was gonna get them
lie.
to 17?
Don't you start,
We're
man.
not even at 17. We
Yeah,
not even
Demond,
at
we're
20.
20 games into the season.
That's a bad argument, Matt.
Matt, what you really think? Let's be honest here, Matt. What you really think is going to change defensively? What you really think?
I can't believe that they're going to keep Bogey and Bay on the roster.
That wasn't the question, Matt. That wasn't the question.
So
he asked me what I think is going to change.
Matt.
Hey, that's the answer. Bogey and Bay are bad on defense.
Matt, let me ask you this. So when you say that, right, if they are a detriment on the defensive side, they just didn't get bad this year. They was awful last year. Why didn't he make adjustments, talk to Landry, and make adjustments in the off season? Talk to me. If they so bad, because they was bad last year, why didn't he get with Landry and say, hey, we need to move these dudes?
Well, Bay is an offensive threat off the bench. I don't think anybody expected him to start and play.
You ain't answering the damn question, bro.
I am answering the question if you listen.
Go ahead. You know, Matt.
I ain't listening to bullshit.
Matt, take the long way. Go ahead, Matt.
I ain't got time yet.
Bay was not supposed to play as many minutes as he's playing currently. That's part of the problem.
That's true.
Thank you, Mikey. That's part of the problem.
That's true because Jay just out. That's true. That's just.
Didn't they give up 5 damn draft picks for Bay?
Go ahead.
Keep going.
With Bogey, when Bogey signed his extension last year, I said everybody was upset about it. I said that's just a bridge. That's just a bridge until AJ's ready.
Hold on, man. Let me just say, y'all ain't saying that.
Hey, I want to hear this.
Well,
Matt,
he ain't answered that question, man. We waste too much damn time. Fuck all that.
Listen to me.
Tired of hearing.
You going the scenic route.
Listen
I ain't got time for it.
Okay. Bogey, listen.
We trying to get there. We ain't trying
to get to point A from point B.
You know why I don't get on Bay about defense? You know why I don't? Because the day we traded for Bay, we had a show. You said he's not a good defender.
He's terrible.
Right?
Oh, yes.
So the front office knew that shit before they went and got him.
Yes.
So why would you go get a bad fucking defender?
Because
I
know
why. He needed somebody who could shoot the three.
Offensive player.
Yo, can I give you my theory?
Somebody who can shoot the three.
Jamon, can I give you my theory on why we got him?
We
Can I
went
give my theory?
got him because they got rid of Kevin Huerter. They thought John Collins was going to have a good, decent 3-point shooting year. John Collins was shooting the three like shit. The whole team was shooting bad from three. So they went and got Bay for more 3-point shooting. But you already know we was a bad defensive team then. So you're going to go add another bad defensive player.
Because he's an explosive offensive player and he's not playing enough minutes.
Okay,
And he's not.
now Matt,
And he's not
now Matt,
projected to play
guess
enough
what?
minutes.
That's Hawks DNA.
Guess what, Matt?
That's fine.
Now,
Yeah.
now you say that, but now fast forward to now. Now he's a liability.
Because he wasn't supposed to play this many minutes.
Look,
That's not my concern. That's not my problem. The front office, and I said this when Jalen Johnson got hurt. That's Landry Fields' job to be prepared. Injuries happen in pro sports.
That's right.
Look,
Injuries happen. That's like, that's like having a quarterback and you don't pay no attention to who your backup quarterback is.
That's right. That's right.
That's
So
not like the
Landry
Falcons.
Fields,
You seen Jalen, you seen John Collins off. Okay. Now, John Collins gave you something on defense. You didn't replace him with no defense.
look,
You didn't replace him with no defense.
Jalen Johnson's not a better defender than John Collins.
Listen.
But he was already here.
To be honest,
That's the point.
Let me tell you what they should have did,
guys.
Matt. Let me tell you what they should have did, Matt. To be honest, what they should have did, they should have took whatever fucking Dallas was gonna give him for Capella. You draft Lively. Okay? You start bring Lively off the bench when you need a bigger body. Lively does everything we need a big to do, and he's younger and
Sure
he's
hell
cheap.
do. You sure hell
Okay.
does.
Or what else they could have did if our coaches in front office had vision and was smart.
They ain't got no
Like
vision.
John, before you get rid of John,
we don't know what side declined that trade though, Damon. That's not been released. That hasn't been reported at all.
Well,
we
I'ma
don't
tell
know
you,
what's. We don't know which side
whatever the
declined
deal
that.
was,
It
they
doesn't
should have
matter.
took it. Whatever the deal was.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Because
I'm just saying it could have been them that declined it, not
I
us.
see what you're saying, Mike. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. But
That
my
hasn't been
issue
reported.
is we know he is a liability. You got to get off this guy. I'd rather take the money from the Hardaway Jr. contract.
Okay.
Sit on that
I wanted
4
Hardaway
years.
Jr.
Because you get off the
I'll
next
take it
year.
for Capella.
You get off
I
2
mean,
years of Capella
Bogey.
at $22 million. But here's my last point, and I'm gonna shut up and go to the garage. What they should have did before they traded John was just run a couple games with him back at the center position without Capella. Run double O.
We
and
saw
I
that
don't
in the
even-
playoffs.
Listen. I don't even put O. I put O
No.
and I put JC. I don't even care about the position.
Damon, they did that in game 5 and game 6.
Bro, they did it one time. Once.
You're really are you neglecting what John was awful at defensively on ball? His on ball
He ain't
defense was
listen to you,
awful.
Listen. You know what's so funny,
know what I'm
Matt?
saying, bro?
Let
He
me
not
tell you
listening,
something, Matt.
man.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna shut up. I don't want to hear shit about on-ball defense. We just gave up 130 fucking points to one of the worst teams in the NBA. You come here the other night, San Antonio. We gave up 130. What? 3, 2?
They're one of the best offensive teams in the league.
San Antonio.
Man, shut the hell up with that
San
bullshit.
Antonio is
man.
one of the
That's
best
cap.
offensive teams in the
You,
league.
you ain't listening.
Listen to me.
I am listening. You're talking about the
Listen to me.
defense.
Hey, come on, hurry up so I can talk, man.
All right, listen to
I can't
me,
get on my
Matt.
damn
Listen.
nerve right now.
Facts, but
What you do is you try to point out shit that really don't matter. So when you tell me John wasn't a good on-ball defender, it don't really matter in the grand scheme of things because the whole fucking team is awful defending.
So add another bad defender.
What I'm telling you is this: if we trying to outscore opponents because we can't defend, it was better just to use John at the 5 than Clint Capella. But they don't think like that. The front office don't think like that. Quinn don't think like that. Because Quinn could have been like, hey, we need to run John back one more time. Now, it could have been some other shit going on in the background, some personal shit that he didn't want to deal with.
That don't make sense.
Yes, it does make sense. You
Hey,
run
man,
it right
I
now.
wanna
What
put-
does a Conwell on the offensive side of the ball? What does a Conwell do better than John Collins?
I mean,
Huh,
he
man?
can score around. He can score around. He can score.
No,
around
he don't do shit better
rim
than
when
John
he get it.
offensively. You know that. You know that. That's why it took you that long to respond. So if we trying to score all these points because we can't defend as a team, you need good offensive players. You should have had John there. But what did the front office do?
He was
They
Demar. He
they
was
jumped him
soft.
for nothing.
He was
They
he,
got
Demar,
nothing
he
in
was
return.
soft. He was soft. He got punked every time we played a big team.
Well, stop.
Every single time we played a big team.
Bruh, stop.
What the hell is
By
Double O doing?
Julius Randle.
What is Double
What you
O?
think?
Oh,
What you think a center gonna do to him?
Hey, Demar, let me get in here real quick, man. Let me get in here real quick.
You just be saying shit sometimes.
Just to say it. Just to say it.
John Collins was
Because you
soft.
don't-
What are you talking
you-
about?
listen,
You
the
you
whole
didn't read
fucking team- Matt,
you didn't
the
read the
whole
article
team
where
soft.
Demar,
The
you
whole
didn't read
team
the article where
soft.
Quinn
You
where
just had-
Quinn
Matt,
Snyder
you
where
just had
Quinn Snyder
Halliburton.
demanded
You had
that John
Halliburton.
Collins be traded.
Matt,
You didn't
you
read
had
that article.
Halliburton skipping up and down
What's the
your
article,
own court.
Matt? Damn.
Skipping down your own court. And none of these niggas did shit. None of them. And you talk about he soft, the whole fucking team soft. And you know what start with? The fucking coach. He soft.
Say your boys, D. Say your boys.
Come
Say your
on,
boys.
man.
So,
Well,
let me say something real quick.
that's
right?
an opinion.
Bullshit, bro.
Hey, man.
That's an
Hey, man.
opinion.
Hey, other people
What do
can
you
talk
mean that's
about
an
that.
opinion? Look,
So-
are you trying to say that the team ain't soft, Matt?
Thank you. Question is UJ out now.
I won't say that unless it's demonstrated.
It's
Hey,
been
man,
demonstrated
hey,
year after
I
year.
seen, like I said, I seen John Collins get punked by Julius
Hey,
Randle.
man,
What do you-
we done
what
talking
in the
about
hell
John
you think he
Collins.
gonna
Bro,
do with a real
can
center?
we not
Hey,
talk
no,
about
I
John
said
Collins,
the
bro?
whole team
Bruh.
is
Hey,
soft.
man,
It's
Matt, it's time for somebody else to talk, bro. You've been talking the last 30 minutes. The problem, one of the problems I saw with the front office, I'm going to go back to this whole Kevin Huerter thing, right? Start with Kevin Huerter. First of all, you've been trying to trade John forever. Just trade the motherfucker, number one, right? Just for number one, just trade him. Number two, you just re-signed Kevin Huerter on a team-friendly ass contract, right? That you had him locked in for, Mike, you know how long we had him for? 5 years or something?
Huerter or 4?
So you re-signed Bogey for 2 or 3 years or something, extended for 2 or 3 years.
That was a great contract for Bogey. That was a great contract.
No, that was great. But what I'm saying, what I see, the Hawks had other plans that didn't pan out. You've been trying to give Double O the starting center position, damn near since he been here, right? You've been trying to give him that, right? He just didn't take it, right? Then you come in with the DeJounte thing. It hadn't been working out for the most part. So you're making these decisions with anticipation to make these other decisions later on to get better. It didn't work out. You still got Clint. All right. Some of the young guys ain't panning out just yet. So throw a monkey wrench and all the shit, right? My whole point is you're trying to go young. I get that. But get some damn players in here. Get some dogs in here, right? You didn't do it the proper way. We're too goddamn small. And you depended on these young guys that 1 year out of college and wasted it for the most part. JJ finally coming around. So that's a plus on the get. But if you're trying to win now, I feel you will be making other decisions than you've been making. I said that a long time ago, right? That's why when everybody come to me and call me a hater, all this offense ran, all this other bullshit we're going to do, for me, y'all know how long I've been a Hawks fan. Longer than a lot of y'all folks been born. If we ain't trying to win championships, I'm going to talk shit because I see other teams do it. I've seen other teams just, look, what you need, where we go, let's put some shit together. We sit here cheap as hell, and you can't tell me you can't get other people to come and play with Trey or whoever. You ain't finna tell me that shit ain't finna happen.
Yeah,
if you get two, you can get 2 other dudes. Okay, I got Trey, I got this. Go find me 2 other dudes.
Yeah,
Hit the forward position.
Unfortunately,
hit the 3 or the 4.
And unfortunately, we can't do anything. And unfortunately, we can't do anything with what you said about getting people here if Tony won't pay the luxury tax.
Exactly. That's the problem.
That's
so
yeah.
That's why I won't hear shit about no number one offense and none of that bullshit.
Well,
because it doesn't equate. No, yeah, Mikey, I understand from your standpoint why you and Mike, why you and Matt talk about it. At least you talk with some sense though. But I understand that. But at the same time, that's not winning us any games.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right. I don't know. I don't want to hear shit about.
Hey, just let me say something real quick. Let me say something.
Let me go.
Let me say something to piggyback off what Foot said. The reason why it's not winning us no games is because it's easy to prepare for us. Because other teams, listen. Other teams know that we can't stop them and that we just want to put up a whole bunch of points. So it's like this: when you got every team has good scorers, right? But also
most of them do.
Every team has good scorers, but also every team breaks records on the Hawks because they prepare for us. And that's the issue, is that it's like, okay, these dudes are about to try to put up 1 million points. So let's go ahead and put up 1,000,001 points on them.
But see,
Mike, you a funny dude, man.
Jamal, what'd you say?
I said you a funny dude, man.
Well, like here's the thing, right? Not many teams can score.
I'll see y'all next game. I got to get up early.
All right, John.
John.
All right, John.
Hey, can you just end with one of your with another good John quote?
Go ahead, John.
Hey, no women, nothing to do with no women.
If you want to whoop ass, you got to bring ass, but don't fuck around and have to haul ass to save ass.
Salute.
But you see, the thing is with what you're saying, like, yeah, that's probably true. Like, teams are going to try and outscore us, but from a Hawks standpoint of view, like if you're Quinn Snyder, if you're Trae Young, if you're DeJounte Murray, that's what we want, because the truth is there aren't a lot of teams that can score with us like that. But the thing is, when we play so fast and miss shots, right? We play fast because we want the most possessions to the opportunities to score, right? And that makes sense logically. Like, you're one of the elite offense. You want to have the most possessions, but if you don't make those shots, that's more opportunities for the other people when you play that fast. And for the Hawks to have this sustained offensive greatness, and right now it's the only way for us to win games, they're going to have to shoot the ball efficiently to not give the other team as many possessions either. And Foot was kind of hinting at that like a week ago when I disagreed with him when he was talking about how we need to play slower. I still disagree with that. Like, we do need to keep playing at this pace. But he's right about the fact that when we don't shoot efficiently, it gives the other team more opportunities to come back.
I mean, because we bad defenders.
That's obvious, but we also got to miss. We also got to make layups. Can't miss so many layups. Capella missed.
Man, ain't nobody talking about Clint. Man,
come on.
Hunter missed a lot.
Hey, somebody talk about somebody. I ain't hearing that shit tonight.
I want to say. I'll say one thing about. Did I mention who? I wanted to mention one more thing on the. When I was on the one-on-one, but I can't remember what it. But I can't remember
missed
what
a lot of layups.
No, it wasn't about Capella. It was something.
Let me ask you this, Mikey.
It was something about Capella and O together. I don't remember. All right, go ahead.
I do have a response. Go ahead.
I don't know if you know this answer, but I know you got some reporter homies.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got a word on or a vibe on how wrestlers feel about us being a 500 team?
That's a good question.
But Tony doesn't give anything away. Not that I'm not. I know people who know people. I don't know like people directly, but I've never seen. I pretty much with Tony. I'm pretty much like you guys. Like there's nothing. He seems to put out nothing except if he goes on the radio and says this team might need a change or something like that. Like there's nothing. You don't hear anything.
Ever since he gave his boy more power, he done pretty much fell off a cliff. It's that damn son. He's a son of a bitch.
He's at a lot of games. He was at the game today.
What I gotta do with what we talking about though, Matt?
Because
he's always there. He's always at the game.
Exactly. He's at more than I've ever seen him at the games.
Oh, he's always there.
Bro, he always at the games, man.
The home games.
Matt, stop making up shit, bro.
But what is that
talking about?
You're making up shit.
You don't just because you don't know something, say you don't know. Don't say I don't know.
Do you know?
You don't know what I know.
Okay, let me ask you.
You don't know what I know. You don't know what I know. You don't know who I know. So don't say that.
What is the significance about wrestler being at the games related to what Max just said?
Demond asked the question.
I was asking, does anybody have a vibe on how wrestler is feeling.
Right. So
And
yeah,
then, and
yeah.
then you
So I
come with
just
some
said
bullshit about
Mikey and
how
Scott
many he
doing
had the
it.
game.
Because his
Ain't got
team
shit
is
to do
still
with
a 500 team. He added a new coach, paying him a lot of money.
Maybe
he
So
paid off.
that's why I said he's
He
at the
paid off.
games more than
It
he's
don't.
been at
It's
the
in.
games
It's
in
not.
the
Yeah,
It's
but
not.
Matt,
past.
but
Matt.
Matt, but Matt,
He knows
Matt,
what's
Matt,
going
Matt,
on.
Matt, an owner being at a game don't really say nothing to me. You know,
Yeah.
an
It-
owner
it
not
shows-
being at the game don't say
The
nothing.
only reason he does that, it shows he supports the team. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
But
why
I
I be
was
telling you,
saying-
stop
I was
making up
saying
shit,
that-
man.
But what's his
I was
vibe
saying that
on the
Mikey
fact
had
that
an
we're
inside
500?
track to maybe wrestler is
No,
not
nobody knows what
satisfied
Tony's doing.
in the
Hey, you know what I hate to say? You know what I hate to say?
Nobody knows what Tony's
Is
doing.
that dude who be popping up here every once in a while, Steve Patrick? He
Steve
come
Coleman.
on here and he talk about
Pat.
how we selling tickets. You know what I'm saying? We selling out games and everything.
We are.
So wrestler does not give a goddamn if we win a championship, if we get into the Eastern
Yeah, we
Conference
don't know that.
Finals, none of that stuff. So like that's I mean, I hate to say that, but like, you know what I mean?
You're
Because
right.
that turned the conversation to a whole different thing.
You're right. There's a reason. There's a reason the Hawks are number one in fan experience, and we're also number one in food. But that, that's something else. But
Oh,
there's
we got a good
we're number
chef.
one
We
in
got a
fan.
good chef here.
We're number one in fan experience for the last 2 years. There's a reason, and
We just not.
We
just
heard
not
more
number
from
one-
Tony
we just not
Wrestler.
number one on the
that's
court.
Tony Wrestler.
And
that's
again,
Tony
and
Wrestler.
again, on the
We
road,
heard more from
too.
him in that ECF, that
I guess
ECF
Tony
season.
Wrestler
We
say-
heard more from him
I
then.
guess Tony Russell say, I ain't got to put a winning team on the court. And if I give y'all some cheap ass
But the
hot
motherfuckers
dogs
still
and
coming.
burgers,
Yep, they still coming.
you get cheap hot dogs and burgers and haircuts.
It's not cheap,
They not gonna care who owns it. They ain't gonna care what
bro.
product you put on
Bro,
the
you
court.
pay if you want a burger, fries, and a water. You pay like $28.
I mean,
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz got the cheap food.
That's about
But Mike,
about average. I paid- I paid
Yeah,
that
we having a whole different discussion then.
People are gonna pay it though.
But that's Club Phillips though.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
environment. That's what they come from.
Listen,
Different discussion.
I only pay that shit with my son. When I go to a game by myself, I don't buy none of that shit. None of it.
By yourself.
Let me tell you something, Mikey. On my way to the
Yeah.
game, if I'm by myself, I'll stop by McDonald's, hit that dollar menu, eat, then go to the game. Cause
Damn, y'all McDonald's still got dollar millions in Texas?
hell yeah, it's cheap in Texas.
Shit.
Look at you.
That's why I'll never leave. That's why I'll never leave Texas. Hell no. But listen, man, listen. Something gotta give, dog. Or maybe you know what?
Look.
Maybe I should just peel back my expectations.
No, I want to look. I want to adjust something real quick because, like, every single time I talk about the offense, people think I don't like to talk about defense. The reason I don't talk about defense a lot when we have the same problems every night, but I don't want to repeat the same shit every single show. It's boring. I want to take a look at different stuff every time. We know that the defense is the issue with this team. It's specifically the point of attack defense. Onyeka Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, Clint Capella, these are all the three guys I just listed are all above average help side rim protectors, all of them. And if we had and Jalen is specifically a great weak side help cutting off that pick and roll when you trap when you use a center to trap. But when you don't have a good point of attack defender, all that kind of goes to waste. And I don't think I think once we get a good point of attack defender, and even if that's Murray switching his attitude up on, instead of getting passing lanes, just staying in front of his man for the most part, or even another guy like Matisse Thybulle, OG Anunoby, any of these guys I'm listing, like if we get one of those guys, just one great point of attack defender, I think we're a 50-win team. I think one elite point of attack defender makes us a 50-win team. I strongly believe that.
Think you
Let
need
me
a
ask
little,
you this.
think you need a
I
little more
think
than
the
that.
Wizards might have a fire sale.
Gets along right back in Atlanta.
Yeah, we got the assets to get it along right.
Yeah, and get Kobe Buffkin out of here.
What did Kobe Buffkin do to what did Kobe Buffkin do? Damn, Tengu throwing shade over here. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Kobe Buffkin out here
I ain't even touched the
Hey,
floor.
Tengu say he fed up with the bullshit.
Oh my gosh.
Hey man, hey Tengu, I fuck all these young guys right now. I need some dudes.
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
I know.
Hey, did you see the way
That was
Landry
so-
Fields was high-fiving and just like, oh my
That
god.
was
Get
that was
outta
so
here,
funny
man.
though. Kobe Buffkin's
Come on,
hurt,
man.
Raj. He took
Yeah,
fractured
Buffkin's
his
hurt,
thumb in
bro.
practice.
Then slide his ass to the left.
Hey, Tangu. I'm with them shits right now too, bro.
Hey, Tanju came from left field with that one. I ain't expect that
Well,
one.
hey, Tangu, he tired, man, like me.
Tanju said,
Right? That's
Hey,
why.
man.
and
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Man, I've been a fan since Spud Webb and Dominique and Kevin Willis and Cliff
I feel
Livingston.
you. I
and
feel you.
I've been a fan for a long time. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't watching the Hawks for a lot of years in between. You know what I'm saying? There's certain teams I was watching and everything.
You ain't missed nothing.
Hey, and Trae Young and the pandemic brought me back. First, it was a pandemic. It was Trae Young. But, like, one of the things that I do is I listen to y'all who've been here the whole time. Been here the whole time and fed up with it. You know, and I be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, well. But it's like, man, at a certain point, I'm just kind of like, yo, like these cats don't act like we exist.
My bad, Larry. I ain't even look, bro. My bad.
Oh, that's cool. We good, man. I'm listening to y'all.
If I
It wasn't like I was gonna get a word in anyway, so y'all got some good,
No, you good.
good
If I can
talk.
say
You
something,
know what I'm saying?
if I can say something real quick to respond to Mike before I forget. Shit,
All right.
Mike, what you just said, talked about. I'm with Mikey. So y'all think I got an attitude tonight? I'm tired of talking about the same bullshit. Why we keep regurgitating this same
That's why I
bullshit?
don't care about. That's why I don't talk
That's
about
why.
defense.
So
It's
that's why
tiring.
I'm real funky right now. So Matt, ain't nothing against you. You know I love you, brother. But I'm
Yeah, and
giving you that heat, though.
that's why I respect everybody's
You know,
position. You feel me?
So and I do too. I just don't. I'm 53 years old. I ain't got time to be back and forth. I ain't this rehashing the same shit. We know
Yeah.
that's why my comment was short. What the hell are we talking about it for? It's the same shit. So Matt, you know I love you, brother. I ain't against you, but you getting that smoke tonight with that bullshit though. Go ahead.
It's the same shit I get.
What's going on,
Man,
guys?
Go ahead, Larry. What's up,
Man,
bro?
your
I know,
voice
look, I
sounds a
know.
little bit
Look,
better than mine, bro.
y'all,
Man,
we
between
20
that
games
Bulldog
in.
game
Nah,
and
your
the
voice
Hawks.
sound better, Larry.
Hey,
Larry,
Larry,
you
we
sound
ain't talking
better,
about
bro.
that night. Larry, we ain't talking about that night. We ain't talking about that night.
We 20 games in.
Yeah,
My
man,
God.
My
that's
voice
tough,
only
bro.
bad because I was coaching the kids today, man. I love my
Okay,
voice with them little kids today.
that's what's up,
Were
man.
they not playing any defense either?
Hey,
Man,
speaking of 20 games in,
the team I was coaching today, bro.
Did y'all win?
No, we lost directly. They did us so dirty, bro. They did us so dirty.
Oh, you seen the guy Atlanta Hawks refs?
Almost got thrown out the game, man. My wife.
I told y'all. I told y'all. I told you.
My wife had to calm me down, bro. Like, I was ready to go at that ref, bro. He was doing us so dirty, bro. I was getting so angry. Feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, Larry.
Kind of
Hey,
like them.
hey, Larry.
them.
They say, Larry, you got that R&B talk show voice.
Yo, man. Oh, man, whatever. Appreciate it, though, man. That game was frustrating, man.
Quiet storm.
With the Hawks. Oh, the Quiet Storm on B103. What's up, man? But
soft and warm, the quiet storm.
nah, man. See, you a young buck. You ain't seen
Yeah,
that.
he don't know
You
nothing about it. You right.
that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Foot.
Mm.
But
I
yeah, that game was frustrating because we looked like we was battling the Bucks and the refs. Like the back-to-back game, bro. I saw Trae and DeJounte go down the court, drive the lane, minimum like touching, and got pushed on the hip as they trying to lay up. They miss it. They run up the court. They give it to Ferdinand the Bull. That's who I call Giannis. Ferdinand the Bull gets the ball, put his head down, takes about 3 steps every time. No, it's not a Euro. It's not 3 steps. It's just a Euro step. Stop it. Runs over. They touch him on the hip. They didn't do anything to him. You know what I'm saying? And one. They gave him about 3 of those at the end of the game, bro. Like, it's to the point, man. I really want the FIFA refs in here, man. It's so bad. Like, all right, y'all remember when, way back when, what was that, like 3 years ago when they said we're going to start calling traveling? We're
Yeah, it was
going
the
to
beginning of
start.
last year. Beginning of last
All right,
year.
beginning of last year. Oh, I thought it was 2 years ago. My bad.
Nah, the travels were last year. Yeah.
And the carries and the travels, they were calling it. Everybody in the NBA, every superstar was complaining about it, bro. To the point they said, I think it lasted about 5 or 10 games. And they said, now we're going back to the same old.
You're right.
Skirt. So we can sit here and complain about the refs. The players can complain about the refs, but they ask for it because those are the guys who they can manipulate. I swear to you, man, there's pure basketball when you're playing in that World Cup stuff or in the Olympics. They don't care about your name, that you Trae Young or you the, LeBron James or you Dame Lillard or Giannis. Giannis got kicked out of the FIFA tournament and won. He got ejected for arguing a walk. It clearly was a walk. He took 3 steps. No. He took 2 Euro steps and spin and thought that wasn't a travel. Like, come on, bro. How many feet do you have? Are you a spider? Like, what are we really talking about here, man?
Hey, Larry,
What up,
but if you
Blackberry?
a Hawks fan, if you're an Atlanta fan of any team,
Yeah.
just deal with the damn bad calls and the no calls, because
Yeah,
it's gonna
true
be
that.
there every single damn game. Just
Yeah.
deal with it. That's why we can't get in our own way, because we know that the refs ain't gonna give us shit. So you can't get in your own way, and that's what we do too damn much.
True. But I just feel like runs, like the simple momentum of the game, we getting up by 6 or 7. And we know it's gonna come. But it's just infuriating because you see it happening. You see it happening.
Yeah, it's NBA.
You
Teams
see
are gonna go on runs.
continuation happen on everybody other's team. Damian Lillard go up, touch foul, layup, good. Same thing with Giannis. Trae Young go up, shoot it. No, it's on the ball, side out of bounds.
That's ridiculous. I don't know how he doesn't get these.
And just like what D said,
I know
they need
how.
to compile a video of all, like, just do it in the same games. You can do 3 games. Pick any 3 games and show continuation or lack thereof with Trae Young, and then compared to the other team stars. And just put it up. It ain't even the stars, bro. It's that bad. And DeAndre Hunter gets silly fouls. Like,
oh my
like,
God. Yeah.
No, that foul. I think the foul, and I don't know if Damon's not here, so we can't show it. But the foul that DeAndre Hunter was called for against the Spurs when Devin Vassell drove into the lane, he clearly stood there with his hands up.
Hey, I repeat, I watched that 5 times.
That might have been the worst foul call I've ever seen in my life. I'm not
No.
Let me say something real quick about
the worst
that.
call was
Let me
my
say
bad.
something
Tingle.
about that real quick, Larry.
Go ahead.
Before you talk about
My
the
bad.
worst call, because I want to talk about that thing specifically.
Yeah.
When it comes to refereeing a basketball game, right?
Yeah.
Because as a defender, you have your space.
Yeah.
Is like your space is extended all the way up to the fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
Literally. If you put your hands in the air and you jump in the air, if you put your hands in the air, like, you have space as a defender.
Verticality is what you're looking for.
And I watched that play over and over again. And DeAndre Hunter stood up like this, and then he got pushed back by the offensive player.
Yep.
And as a defender, you have the right. You have the ability to stand up like this as a defender, and they called that foul on him. And honestly, that was not the worst foul that got called on him. That wasn't even the worst foul that got called on him. And so I'm sitting here like looking at these fucking, I'm like,
They
yo,
called some
like
bullshit
y'all,
on DeAndre.
yeah.
They
But
did,
yeah,
man.
go ahead, Larry. I just wanted to piggyback off that specific play because I watched that play like 5-6 times, and I'm like, yo, these dudes are like doing this man dirty. But he don't got that. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm glad he got ejected from that one game because that showed that he got something. But go ahead.
Yeah. No, I feel you. All right. I was going to talk about the worst call by the referees. We all saw, what was that, Giannis tied up DeJounte, literally had him by the balls.
By the
Did y'all see
leg,
that?
yo. He had him
did
by
y'all
the
see
leg.
that?
Like he
He
was
was
about to.
caressing that man in the thigh. He had one hand across his
How was
arm.
that a jump ball?
How was it a jump? He literally was about to pick him up
When
and
the
he
man
could
got
body
him by
slam him
his
how he held
leg,
him.
the other
And they
dude
said
slapping
jump ball.
like
Jump ball? You mean with his testicles? Jump ball? Because that was the only thing he was jumping
that
with.
shit was crazy.
That's what he had a handful of.
That was
Like,
crazy.
come on, bro. Like,
You know it was
things
bad.
like that is
That
inexcusable.
was
Hey, you
crazy.
know it was bad. Hey, you know the worst one I saw was
He
when
had
Trey,
the man by his leg, like
Hey,
he
you
was about
see
to
when
body
Trey
slam
brought
him.
the ball, Trey penetrates, clearly gets contact with the body. No call.
No call.
No, that was against AJ Green. That was against AJ Green.
Look,
Like, this dude,
they bring the ball down. They bring the ball down directly after that play, bro. I think my man Giannis, the biggest dude on the court.
Giannis, I remember
I
that.
think my
They touched
man
him on the hip.
My man might have nipped his hip, and they
Yeah,
called.
nip.
Hey, did you see Trey Young? He was
he
was mad
he
as
threw his
fuck.
hands up. He threw his hands up and dismissed the ref like he was behind him. I don't know who it was, but he
I'm
dismissed the ref.
gonna
like that was-
salute Trey. He didn't get a tech tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. I got a question for everybody. I got a question for everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat.
Trey
Do
gets
y'all think
fouled
Trey
every
Young is a
possession,
dog?
bro.
Is Trey Young a
Do y'all
dog?
think Trey Young is a dog? Yes or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're a dog.
I
Goddamn
think
right
he
he's a
got
dog.
heart, man.
Dog.
Trey got a lot of heart.
Dog
man.
is on
He
the
a dog,
team.
bro. I gotta give him. I gotta give him that, bro. He a dog, bro. He the
Hell
shortest
yeah.
dude out there, and the refs show him no fucking respect, bro.
Because he told off Tony Brothers in the media, and
You know
once he
what else,
did that,
though?
that was it.
You know what up,
bro.
Larry? I'm
Yeah.
gonna add this to it, Larry.
Yeah. Well, that too, but I'm just saying.
I bet
when
if he played for the
That's
Knicks,
real as fuck, yo. That's
publicly,
real as fuck.
I bet if
after
he
he
played for the
publicly
Knicks
told
or the
him.
Lakers, he'd be getting all them calls.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I agree.
definitely.
Definitely.
100%.
Look,
If Trey Young was on the Lakers or something like that, he would be a top 5 player. Like they pumping up Anthony Edwards. If he's not on Atlanta, I promise you, if he was with the Knicks instead of Jalen Brunson, Trey Young would be in MVP
Jalen
race.
Brunson.
He would
Yeah, I honestly right now,
What's up,
honestly,
Leon? Leon, you shaking your head over there.
I can't even talk about the Trey disrespect.
Hey, that one
Dude,
guy that don't like Trey.
Jalen Brunson.
Hey.
wait, let Leon go
I
ahead.
can't even
Hey,
talk
we
about
gotta
ahead,
the
get,
Leon.
Trey disrespect right now.
Go ahead,
Leon
Leon.
shaking his head. Let
Let's
me
see
tell you
what's
something.
up.
Let me tell you
Retort.
something, man.
A lot of
Leon make me laugh, bro.
a
I be
lot of
like,
people.
Leon and
He
Mikey.
hella young too.
Hey, look,
A
hey,
lot of-
Leon and Mikey, they talk basketball from like a different aspect than I do, right? So like that's why it's so
There you
funny
go.
to me because they'll get into the everything, the details, and a nigga like me be like, nigga, but we
Fuck all
lost.
that.
We
Yeah,
lost.
fuck all that.
Hey, how old are you,
Hey,
Leon?
they will spend 10 minutes breaking down shit, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
we give up
Do you know
130.
what offense they were in? Do you know what defense they were in?
You said how
Hey,
old am I?
Leon,
Man, how
Let
old are you?
Leon
Leon?
talk,
give me
man.
your
I'm
Let
thoughts.
Leon
26.
talk.
Give me your thoughts on
Say it
the night,
again?
Leon. What's your
26.
thoughts
I'm
on the night?
26.
26? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the night, Leon?
We
It's
little,
not-
bro. We little as fuck. Like
Yeah, we
we
are
little
little.
as fuck, man. Like
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where, at the end of the day, bro. And I literally just got out of the Hawk space, like Mikey. No, I was in the space with Ant, and I was saying the biggest thing with the Bucks at the end of the day is not Giannis. It really isn't, bro. Because if they don't have Brook Lopez, Giannis is really mid.
Yes, probably.
He's really mid if they don't have Brook Lopez. Like I tell you this all the time, bro.
And we
If
don't
Clint
have
Capella
to
was
worry
in
about
Brook
Giannis.
Lopez shoes on that team, they're like a 47-win team. Straight up. Like,
Are you talking about since he can stretch the floor?
bro,
Keep
not
talking.
even that. Bro.
Keep talking.
Bro. Brook Lopez is better at everything Clint Capella is good at. And he can
Okay,
shoot.
yeah.
And he can get his own
I agree.
offense, bro.
Yeah.
He
I
can get
agree.
his own
I agree.
offense.
I agree.
Because I know you remember game 5?
5.
6.
When Giannis was out, he hit it for 33 and 13.
They was
Hey,
dumping it,
bro.
Like people forget, like when Like, bro reminded me, he's still the Nets all-time leading scorer.
Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just remind
Still,
y'all of that?
Yeah, he
like
is.
Brook Lopez is like,
Is a bucket.
bruh. He's
He's
not
good.
like, bro. Like people, a lot of people a little bit younger than me, and even guys my age that really started watching basketball when the Warriors came up. Forget, like, Brook Lopez was like a 20 and 10 low post scorer for half of
Yeah,
his
he was.
career. He just
Yeah.
added a 3-ball late
Yeah.
And has
Because
been damn good at it.
because he always had elite touch. And when you have
Yeah, he
elite
did.
touch, you
He
can add
did.
a 3-ball. That's why
He just was
Capella,
hurt.
Demond, that's what I be telling you. Capella can't add a 3-ball because he don't have no touch.
But this
Hands of stone.
That's why Okongwu can. That's why
This is my
Okongwu can.
question. This is my question though.
Capella can't shoot a mid shot.
Can you
Can't shoot a motherfucking 7-foot
Can't
shot.
shoot a hook shot.
Can you teach
Can't shoot a
somebody
6-foot
how to
shot.
shoot at an older age?
You can if they have touch.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
Capella don't have any touch.
He don't
bro.
have no touch, bro.
He
All right,
missed
let me give
layups,
you this.
bro.
Let me give you this. Steph Curry, right, was just as sorry as defense as all these guards right now.
That's not touch.
No,
bro.
that's not true.
No, listen. No. Listen to what I'm. Just listen to me real quick.
It actually is true.
Listen to what
And
I'm
more
saying
injury
real
prone.
quick. Listen to what
And
I'm
more
saying
injury
real quick.
prone, Mikey.
Listen to what I'm saying real quick.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, his defense was trash. He couldn't do shit for a long time. At this point,
was.
Wait,
listen,
no, Mikey,
listen
let
to
him
what I'm
finish.
saying. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. At this point in his career, at 30, whatever the fuck old he is, his defense has increased, and he is actually a very good defender. If you look at defensive rating, he's
Well-
like 105 or some shit like that.
Well, defense.
But what I'm listen.
You had a great
But my
argument.
point about it is that he was able to change that aspect of his game, right? Hey, every fucking NBA player should be able to focus on an aspect of their game and change it. You should be able, if you suck at something, work on that shit and change it.
If you don't have
Work
touch,
on
you
that
don't
shit and
Clint,
change it.
Clint, you
You
can
don't
work
got
all
touch.
day with Clint Capella on shooting.
Kendra,
He ain't gonna be
right
better
about
than what
that.
he
Work on
is.
it and change
You're
it.
absolutely
Work
right
on your
about
game
that.
and
Remember,
change
I
it.
thought,
But
Larry, I
Tangu,
thought he was
want you to
talking about
remember
now.
one
Yeah,
thing.
before
Work
Steph
on
was
your
terrible.
game and
terrible.
change
Tangu,
it.
Tangu, I want you to remember one thing. When Steph won MVP, he led the league in steals per game.
He led the league in steals. Yep.
He did.
So he's gotten better as an on-ball defender because he's got older and he has a grown man's body now. But he's
Yeah.
always
That's
had
true,
the
Right.
too.
He got
he's always had the things needed to be good on defense. He just had to get because like Trey
to grow into it.
Steph,
To grow into it.
Steph is like 2.5 inches taller than Trey, and that shit
He's
matters,
like
bro.
3.5, bro. When
Nah,
they
right.
stand next to
You
each
know
what
other,
my point is?
it's like this.
Is that as a human being, homie, if you have a fucking problem, if you have a deficiency,
But
work on that shit and
When
change
you don't,
it.
when, if you don't have touch, you don't have touch.
Yeah,
Tangu.
You don't
I'm
have
sorry.
touch. You,
Look.
you can't teach people that, man. It's like
It's like, bro,
telling somebody to
Bro,
be
you
able to
can-
sing
bro,
when they
you
can't
That's like
work
sing.
on
telling
it, homie.
DeAndre.
You
It's like
can
telling
work on it,
DeAndre
man.
Hunter to be.
Hey, John Collins
Kyrie.
came into the league never shooting a 3-pointer.
wait, but
He ain't
but
got
he
no
had
flick of the
touch
wrist.
though. But he had
Man.
touch. You can't.
He had
Clint don't got no
touch.
flick of the wrist. He can't flick his wrist. They stiff.
Yo,
Like, bro,
Tengu, I'll tell you this. Tengu,
But
go
he- does
back
he
and look
work
at a
on flicking
replay
the
of
wrist?
Clint Capella.
Like
Tengu,
even if
go
you
back
look
and look at a
if you
replay
look
of
at-
Clint
if you
Capella's
look at
free
John
throw.
in
He
college,
never shoots the same shot on his free
it's
Hey,
throw.
like
hey,
It's like this.
jump.
hey,
It's
I
like
hate to,
that.
around
I know, but
Sometimes
I
it's like
hate
this.
to bring this up.
It's never the same
But
thing.
I hate to bring this up, but there's a lot of NBA players that you see on off season, and they're just like, I'm working on this, I'm working on this, I'm working on this. In all of Clint Capella's tenure, I have never seen Clint Capella work on trying to have touch.
Well,
He
but
does.
I've never seen it.
He does work. He does. He does work on.
It's not his game.
He does work on his touch. It's just the
When?
wrong sport.
Yeah, he just
It's just not his game.
That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying
Hey,
to
he
say.
got a killer touch with the
Hey,
soccer ball. I've seen him. He nice.
I don't believe that shit on you are who you are. I don't
No,
believe
but
that shit.
that's
I
not
think
what we're saying.
everybody can
But it's
work
not
on
what we're
something, homie. He doesn't work on it.
you gotta have, but a skill is a skill though, Tangu. A skill.
Yeah, you gotta
Not
have.
everybody has the same skills. When he plays the same game at the same level, but he don't have that skill though.
Look,
What got Clint Capella into the NBA was what Damon is talking about. His footwork was elite at a young age, and he was a 6'10" athlete. Like if Capella was 27, if Capella was 27-6 right now, he could run the defense we're asking him to run.
And he's a hustle. And he a hustle guy. He hustles.
If he's
run the hell out that float.
But you got to realize,
Houston
ran him into the ground. Remember, they were playing him 36 minutes a night. Like from year two to when he left.
It was crazy.
He was playing he was defensive player of the year.
And they were top in the pace, and they were top in the league in pace. So he was just running back and forth, running back and forth.
He was carrying their defense, bro. They were playing PJ Tucker at the 4.
Yeah.
They didn't have any real power forwards. It was literally just him rebounding, playing defense.
He didn't have the capacity to work on it.
But so I'm saying he was never asked to develop any of that. Like he had a job. He had a job, and he did it.
And he did it. He did it well.
Right. But now, and when he got to the Hawks, it was the same job. Catch these lobs, get these rebounds, and play this drop. That's it. That was nothing new to him. He don't know how to do this. He don't know how to do this, and he don't have no fucking touch.
And let me
This is what scouts look at when they look at bigs. When they're looking at bigs and they're trying to figure out if they can shoot. Not even bigs, but wings and guards. Like if a guard can't shoot when he's in college, what they look at is, does he have a floater? How's his touch around the rim? Does it look like he can really get it in the net? Even if you can get it in, like the thing is, bro, if you can really get it in the net from like 5 feet, you could probably get it in the net from 25. You probably can. Like DeMar DeRozan is like the kind of the outlier. It's like I don't know what the fuck his problem is. But
and your free throw.
Why do you think Scoot Henderson was the number 2 overall pick? Like, bro, he doesn't have a jump shot. But the thing is, he's so good. He's so exactly. That's
his ability to decelerate and
he's not good. So.
And when you
but he's streaky. He's streaky right now. He'll be fine.
Scoot will be good. When
is the upswing coming?
But you know what? You know why Clint? You know why Clint? And I forgot who told me. It might have been Leroy. And then they told me this, and I started paying attention. The reason Clint probably will never be able to shoot the ball, when you watch him shoot free throws, he has a
That's
hitch.
what I just said. Yeah, that's what I just said. He shoots sideways, bro. He literally go like that.
Well, that's you told me that.
Larry, there's somebody that has a hitch that I'm thinking.
He has a hitch in his free throw.
Who has a hitch that has shot well in NBA history? I'm trying to think of that.
You know what?
Michael Adams from the Denver Nuggets. He used to always double pump it. If you play 2K, get his shot, you'll see. It was
what
the
about
ugliest
this?
shot in the world.
What about
Dick Barnett? Dick Barnett had a hitch.
What about when Philly tried to change what's Fultz's jump shot?
Well, he had a shoulder injury.
Yeah, but
He had
folks had a hitch in his number
fluid
2.
taken out of
It
his
went
shoulder.
until he got to
But my
Orlando.
point is,
He fixed it.
he had the shoulder. They tried to change it. He had that hitch.
Yeah.
Then 2 off seasons ago, he go back, hit the training. Now he don't shoot with a hitch no more.
Yeah, he's getting his jump shot back. He's gonna be really good once he gets.
Yeah, he got a clean form now.
Now he's got knee problems.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, bro, because people love saying like the Sixers made the wrong pick, bro. They didn't, bro. They didn't, bro. Like
what they should have did with
Fultz
Fultz
is a really good defender
instead
too.
of trying to change his jump shot due to the shoulder. What they should have did, they should have just sat him like they did Embiid. Just sit him, let the shoulder heal, then go back to shooting the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta throw a little monkey wrench in that. Y'all see how folks didn't develop under Brent Brown system, right? Who's trying to develop Trey in his first few years?
Lloyd Pierce.
Who's that? Yeah, didn't he come for Brent Brown?
Yeah, guys, never played in the NBA.
Like, here's what I'm not.
Yes, he did.
Here's
He
what
did
I'm
have
saying.
some fly suits though, Demar.
Now I give him that. Pierce stayed fly.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this about Lloyd. I'm gonna be very real with y'all.
Don't do it, Leroy.
If you want to be real honest about Lloyd Pierce, bro, Lloyd, until Trey stopped giving a fuck what he was saying, Lloyd did fine by Trae Young.
His system got us to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I mean, like a lot of people don't want to hear that. Like he was just a terrible manager of like people.
Terrible person.
Like that's Lloyd's issue.
No, he's not a terrible person. No, he's not.
I never say he was a terrible
said he was a terrible person.
No.
I'm gonna go with what Leon's saying. He was a terrible manager of people.
Listen,
I know.
Like,
But I'm just saying.
You know how it is.
Lloyd's problem was he didn't know how to adjust his leadership style to different players.
Right, because exactly. So it's like this, right? No matter where you work, wherever you work, everybody knows a guy who can do it. He can't teach nobody else how to do that shit. Everybody knows.
Maybe he shouldn't be a coach.
Exactly.
How about that?
He shouldn't be a head coach for sure.
But you know what?
He might have gotten better.
Just because you're the best, that don't mean you can lead.
I think Travis mainly hired him
to lose.
Because
that was bored.
Flat out lose.
One, to lose. That's why. And two, Lloyd Pierce was going to be a yes man because that was his first head coach.
Bingo.
So he was going to be a yes man to Travis.
Lloyd Pierce was brought here to take losses. That's why Coach Bud left.
But
Travis Schlenk told him his plan. Look,
well,
dude, I want you to tank your record.
But we really didn't have a choice.
Because, I understand. That's true.
Yeah, we didn't have a choice. But my issue was this. He should have found somebody who at least had been a head coach before.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Demar, Lloyd Pierce was like the fourth.
Mike Halliburton doesn't have a hitch. He just releases it high instead of having a load up.
That's why they hired him because
they tried to get like 3 other coaches.
Hey, don't mention Halliburton.
So
Mike.
he already came from the process of 7 years.
No. Mike asked in the chat, does Halliburton have a hitch?
He doesn't. He just got a weird shot, bro.
No, he doesn't. He just doesn't shoot the ball from his body. He doesn't have a load up. He just flicks it with his wrist above. There's no hitch.
And he don't stand straight up. He got
he don't stand
it's
straight not a hitch. It's just
hunched over when
he's released. Can you imagine if Travis would have stuck with his gut, we had him instead of DJ?
Had who?
Hold on, say what?
Well, didn't Halliburton not want to be drafted?
He didn't want
Halliburton not want to be
drafted? No, Halliburton didn't want to be here, but
he didn't want to be here.
Travis wanted to draft him.
He may not even be the same player.
Why would you draft a guy who told you he don't
Halliburton?
No.
He should have stuck with his gut.
That year, bro, I wanted Tyrese Halliburton. I wanted Tyrese Halliburton.
Look,
I would have convinced.
Okay, guys, hypothetically, let's say we got.
Y'all gonna talk about her? Okay.
Hypothetically, let's say we drafted Tyrese Halliburton, and then he became this player. Bro, we'd have the same problems as we do now. That's two very poor defenders in the backcourt.
Wait, Mike, I have the perfect answer for that. We've already traded him for Pascal Siakam. We've already traded him.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm cool on your hypotheticals.
Actually, I would have rather. You know what?
No,
not Pascal. I would rather on Sabonis.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you don't want Sabonis
because they're never going to win. They're never going to
win.
win.
Well, Sabonis is a good player, but I agree. I'm with Leon on this one. Like,
so they're never going to win.
But then again, if we had Tyrese,
Sabonis is a good player, right? But you can't build an offense around him.
Indiana ain't doing shit.
It's like DeMar DeRozan.
But what is Toronto doing with Siakam?
No, I'm saying
I'll hang up and listen.
Sabonis and Trey, I don't know if it's enough ball for Sabonis and Trey. Siakam and Sabonis don't play the same way.
All right, well, why is JJ looking so dynamic with Trey? But we need a big guy who can pass, aka an offensive version.
We need another
of Draymond.
one. We just need another one. We already have one. We need another one.
We just need Pascal.
I forgot. You want Siakam? I forgot.
Yeah.
Who do you want? You want Zach LaVine?
Hey,
too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Siakam. I'm not gonna lie.
Somebody next to Trey
I wouldn't mind Siakam.
That's great and all, but like, my
offense.
issue with LaVine is this, bro.
I think Sabonis is just better.
Than who? You think Sabonis is better than Pascal Siakam?
Yes. If you looking for a,
you was way too hesitant with that, man. I ain't running with that.
The reason why I'm not high.
Here's the thing with Pascal Siakam.
The reason why I'm not high on Siakam this year.
I'm cool on Siakam. I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool on Siakam.
First 3 weeks of the season.
Because
They start
he's
giving him the
struggling from
ball
three.
more.
Because he's
He
struggling from
ain't
three.
answering our
He
defensive
struggled.
issues. That's how.
Wait,
Yes,
Tank,
wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. What are our defensive issues?
That we have zero
Rebounding.
fucking defense.
Rebounding mainly.
Listen. If we want to play the
Devon
defense,
knows
that we
why.
want to
What?
play,
Like,
We're
what
not
you
gonna
need and don't have is somebody big who can organize the back line and is
Y'all
smart
so
and
funny.
knows what they're doing. The
Y'all
only
crazy,
players
bro.
we've had for the past
Siakam
5 years
can
who
do
can
that.
Devon,
Siakam
that's
can do
like
that.
what you
are
said
Clint
when we
and
asked
John.
you.
John's gone. The centers are coming up to the level of the screen. You have to have somebody
Bro,
behind
Siakam can
him.
do that.
Are they gonna
Can
take
Siakam
Clint
do
That's
Capella for
what do you
Siakam?
mean? He's been a championship number 2 already. That was 5 years ago.
Look,
It
Siakam.
was 5 years ago.
Are they gonna take Clint Capella for Siakam?
That's your argument?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, Tangu, Siakam is Siakam's a great defender. He could switch pretty much 1 through 5, and you can also if you have JJ and Siakam together on the floor with Trey, and you could put whoever you
It
want
doesn't
at
matter.
center.
You can
put
put
Fast
whoever
break
you want
city.
at the 2.
So
It
you're
doesn't
saying
matter.
start. So
Fast
you're,
break city.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
so you're
matter who you
saying
put
start
next to
I'm
you.
Siakam.
just
No,
You
Are
know
we
what?
playing
No,
Siakam at
no,
five
no,
or
no.
center?
Tell me the
Tangu,
starting lineup with
ideally,
Siakam.
look,
Hey,
look.
y'all know
Tell me
what's
the
funny
starting
about the
lineup with
Hawks?
Siakam.
Hey,
I don't.
this was
Trey,
funny about the
Jalen,
Hawks, man.
Siakam,
Hey,
and whoever the fuck else
hey,
is left.
you know what's so hilarious is that
What's
on
up?
defense,
That's not
they
real.
really be trying to defend. That's what's so funny, bro.
Yeah, they're giving
They're
effort.
just not good.
Yeah, they be working
Like,
their
bro,
ass
Yeah, they
off.
just
Hey,
good
That's
buckets.
why.
hey,
That's
I
why I
was
get on
looking at a
foot.
play when I
Look,
went to the game, and I'm like, they really trying.
They
They
are.
still get
Trying
shit
their
just-
done.
asses off.
Wait.
That's
Hey,
that's
what? Hey, y'all
that's
remember?
why
when,
that's why I'm where I'm at right now. Is
Didn't
because
I
they've
say
tried.
that it's the
They really
personnel?
tried.
you remember?
Hey,
It's
they,
I
just
told
not
you
hey,
guys
working.
it's
bro,
personnel.
they
It's just
really
not
be
working.
trying
Y'all
to
remember when?
defend.
Y'all remember when KD hit that shot over Evan Fournier and he was like, "Trey petite." That's us. That's us. We petite.
look,
Hey,
Damn,
they,
what the
hey,
fuck?
hey,
Tangu,
they calling
Tangu,
it. Hey,
honestly,
Larry,
look,
Larry,
Like
honestly,
they
every
you
calling
can
it
build.
like, bro,
defensive.
honestly,
They
bro.
calling it defensive sets. They telling who to guard who,
That's
and
why,
we still can't do
Damon. That's why
Because we
I
don't
like
have
I
the
get on
personnel.
foot
That's why I
sometimes.
told y'all last week. We
Look,
don't have the
that's why I get
personnel.
on foot sometimes about the defensive effort because it's yeah, sometimes these guys don't give effort, but
Oh
most
yeah,
of the time they just can't defend. They're
I
just
got
Listen,
some
they can't.
Yeah,
homework
they're
when
for
just
you see,
horrible
y'all.
bruh,
defenders.
Some
I'm
homework.
listening. See, this is why I pick those seats all the time. I'm listening to the black assistant call the defensive sets.
Lane, light skin, Antonio Lane, Anthony
was a-
Lane.
No.
Yeah.
He's smaller than Lane.
He wore
He's
glasses.
smaller. It's a black dude. He got an even haircut all
Is
the
that
way around.
Sanjay Lumpkin?
It might have been him, kind of slim.
No, it's probably
He ain't no power forward like
No,
Lane is.
it's the guy that got from Indiana.
yeah. I can't
Hey,
think of his
I'm
name.
I
hearing
told
him.
you the one defensive
Hey,
coach they hired, Demond.
Hey, when they play man defense,
Love getting them
they
Indiana
tell
coaches, don't
hey, they tell them who to guard. They be like, "Hey, did you get him? You got him," and they still can't do that shit, bro.
Y'all
My
see
mind
it?
was
Did
blown.
not get,
Look,
bro.
look, guys, did y'all
And that's
see
why
what
I'm showing
Sadiq
all
Bey?
the love to Trey Young about his defense because he is
Hey,
trying
man, I
his
ain't even gonna
ass
front.
off.
I ain't gonna front.
He
I
trying
be
his
feeling
ass off,
tonight.
bro.
Tonight, I felt bad for Trey, bro. I like, man, this dude sacrificing everything, and we a
Yo,
500
he
club,
yeah.
bro. Feel bad for him, man. He gonna fuck around with Landry Fields. He gonna be like Dominique. 25 and 5
gotta
for his,
they gotta make the
25
roster
and
move,
10,
Landry
man.
don't get him right, Demond.
25 and 10 for his career with no finals appearances. That's what's
They
Man, I
they
don't have
gotta
any
they
fucking with
gotta
Landry
make the
Fields.
moves. They
Fire
gotta
Landry
start
Fields.
making
got
the
some-
moves, man.
I got
I
some
agree with
homework
you,
for y'all,
Blackberry.
bro.
You got 2
What's the
weeks.
homework?
I got
What
some
homework you
some
got?
draft homework for y'all, bro. Ryan Dunn, bro.
Yeah,
Ryan
Dunn. Yes, sir.
Dunn. Oh
Who's
my
that?
I'm taking Ryan Dunn. I'm taking Edie in the second
Hey,
round. I don't
man.
He
care.
already
I'm
on
getting
that.
it.
Hey,
Y'all want
Leon,
some defense,
Leon, I hate you for that. I mean, but I
The
respect you
big
for
man
that.
from Indiana.
Who, Khalil
We ain't
Ware?
even 20
You check
games
out- you
and we
check
talk
out Ware?
about the draft.
Yeah.
He's
You
like,
don't think
hey,
he's too
Indiana, I
soft?
don't trust
we gotta
anybody
look
coming
You say
forward
from
to the
what?
next year.
You don't think he's too soft?
I think
Yeah, I
he's
don't
seven.
trust
I
Mike
think he's
Wilson's
still
players.
7'1".
I don't know. That sound like DeAndre Ayton. That sound like soft to me.
Demond love DeAndre Ayton.
I feel like Khalil wears
Hey,
soft though, bro. I feel like he's soft.
Hey, listen, Matt.
He's skilled
Listen.
as fuck though.
Ask Foot. I told Foot. I say, listen. Ever since Ayton been on Portland, my stance has softened. I ain't really fucking with Ayton no more.
Softened.
Oh,
Literally.
There you go.
Him, bro. He not him.
I had to give my
All this growth.
He cuffed a porn
Matt,
star.
I know you, Matt. Really, you don't never admit this shit, Matt.
I can't
Come on.
endorse that. He cuffed a porn star. I can't endorse that.
Matt don't
Jamal, I
take no
do.
accountability.
Matt don't admit this shit.
Matt said he
Ryan
did.
Dunn. Ryan Dunn. Ooh.
What position he play?
That he's a wing.
He's center.
6'8". He
Right.
talking about Khalil Ware. I already talked to you
No.
about him last week. He's the
6'8".
center for Indiana. But Ryan Dunn, 6'8", small forward, power forward.
2.9 steals a game.
I'm gonna look
2.9
him
steals a
up.
game.
I'm gonna see
No,
his
no,
any
no,
good.
no, no, no.
Now
I'ma
don't
watch.
be now, Damon. Before you look him up, don't get scared when you see the jersey. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't get scared when you see the jersey.
Devon said,
So where
Well,
where
we know the
where's
host
he?
ain't gonna get
Hey,
him.
go ahead, Leon.
He's
Huh?
a more
Who you
talented
talking about?
He's a more talented Lively.
Who you talking about? Where?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think
No,
that's
man.
I think he's a skinnier. I really think he's a skinnier. I don't want to say this because y'all gonna take it too far.
What about Herb
He's a
Jones?
skinnier Joel right now. Honestly, to me, he's not really lively.
Nah, he's not too tall. He's not that tall.
He's 7'1".
I mean, he's
Oh,
not
my bad. I thought you were talking about
Dunn. Yeah, he's talking about Khalil Ware. You talking about the dude from Indiana. He more like I just said it. He more like Joel. He played more like Joel to me.
No, not Joel. What was the guy who they drafted before Joel out of Duke?
Jaleel Okafor?
That's who he's like.
Jaleel Okafor.
That's who he's like.
He's more talented than that, Larry.
That's
He's more
who he's
talented
like.
than that, Larry.
He's more talented
Hawks,
offensively than Jaleel.
Hawks legend Jaleel Okafor.
And
Hawks
Jaleel
legend.
not fluid. Jaleel was never very fluid. You know what I mean? Like Khalil's real fluid in his movements.
I told you I'm going.
He
to
has
Scotland.
that fluidity that like
I'm
Joel.
going to Scotland when I'm done tomorrow. I'm gonna retire early.
I'm gonna go look at him, man.
I like
him.
Khalil. I like
scout. I'm gonna come scout with you.
But like
I
to
seen
me,
him,
like
but
I
I
said,
really
bro.
didn't look hard at
To
him.
me, like I said, bro, the moment Trey was drafted, they should have been drafted forwards with fucking guard skills and bigs.
Oh,
Yeah, we draft
I
one
give you
more
credit, Demond. Your guy from Baylor is
Damn
pretty
ready.
good.
Hey, that's the whole thing. That's the whole
Hey, who
thing
was
is
that,
that
Matt?
right now.
Who was that, Matt?
Deontay George.
Who?
Hey, let me say something real
George?
quick. Hey,
Deontay
right
George?
now, we're in the middle of the Travis Link. What's the name? Travis Slink fall off. And then the motherfucking Nick Wrestler takeover, right? And that's the thing that I hate about having these conversations with y'all.
Because we in transition.
Is that it's messed up because we're literally in between two different teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
And that's the problem. And that's the
Shut up,
problem that
Pharaoh.
we have right now.
What up,
Is
Pharaoh?
that like I don't believe in the fucking Landry Fields Hawks DNA shit. I don't
Give
believe it.
Landry some time to cook.
He's not cooking. He is not cooking.
You on
I
that bullshit?
still feel
But
like
is it gonna be Landry Field cooking or is it gonna be Nick Wrestler
I'll
pulling
be
his
honest with
string?
y'all, bro.
But
That's
that's
a
the
good
reason why
question.
all the players are hella
Nick
rebellious
Resnick
right
don't work
now.
in the front office no more.
It
His
feels
title is
like
senior advisor.
Bro,
It
you
feels
can
like
you
All
you
the
can
players
act,
are on their own shit.
I don't
They're-
give a
they're
damn
fighting
about
between-
his title. We know Nick Wrestler got pulled. We know he do.
he do.
He
We
respects
know he
Landry.
do.
I mean, I don't know that.
But my
Yes,
my
you
thing
do.
is that all
Yes,
You
I
don't
know.
know that.
But
I don't know. How do I know that? How do I know
He
that?
made him
thought he
general.
was
He
on
made him
others.
general manager.
So that's worse.
What?
That's worse.
How is it
worse
worse?
in terms of his
Because
pool?
that means that he the same thing we talked about with Lloyd.
Mhm.
Lloyd was a yes man to Travis because he hired him and it was his first coaching job. So you're telling me Landry Fields not a yes man to the wrestlers because they hired him and it's his first
He is
GM
absolutely
job?
a yes man to the wrestlers.
Nope. He's not a yes
Whatever,
not?
Matt.
Wait,
Whatever,
what do you
Matt.
mean? Wait, I want to hear. I want to hear Matt's
Do y'all think we had? Do
justification
y'all think we had a good draft
of
class?
how Landry Fields is not a yes
No,
man
I
to
don't.
the wrestlers.
No.
I wanna
Listen,
hear
I don't
that.
think we had a good
wait.
draft class.
I think we
Kobe Buffington was a
had
waste.
good draft class, but I'm
Kobe
wondering, did you draft Kobe to trade him?
No.
I
Look,
like
man,
Kobe. I
Kobe
like Kobe.
Buffington
Don't get
would
me
never
wrong.
play here in the Hall.
Y'all not peeping at Kobe about to take DJ job in a couple years?
A couple years don't matter to me, bro.
Bro, they wouldn't have signed him to an extension.
What? Yes,
felt
they
that.
did to trade him.
To
That
trade him
contract
for
is
who?
very
For
tradable.
who, Matt? Who we going to get with
But
DJ?
this
We're
is
going to give it.
but that's
Hold
this
on.
the problem though, Matt.
Who
This
we
the
going to get
problem
with
with
DJ?
you saying that. With you
Kobe
saying that.
Then let
If
us
we
then-
supposed to be
then-
trying to win now, if we
Now.
supposed
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
trying
that's
to
what I'm
win
saying.
now,
Yeah, the thing is,
then why the hell are we?
Tell us we rebuilding.
Why
I
are we
said that,
drafting
though, but I did say
for
who's
We
position
rebuilding. Tell us
3
that we
years down the
rebuilding.
road?
We're soft
Blackberry, who
tanking.
told you we're trying to win now? Who told you
We're
that?
soft tanking.
Trey Young.
We're
DeJounte.
Are you
Nobody said
serious?
that.
We're soft tanking.
Trey Young
What
and
did, hold on,
DeJounte
what
said
did,
that,
what
Matt.
did, what did Landry
Hey,
Fields say
hey,
during
Larry.
media?
We might.
Hey, Leon, if we soft tanking, Trey don't know that because he was running around saying we compete for a title.
No,
Yeah,
no, for real.
Trey
I'm
don't
gonna
know
tell you what
that.
happened. I'm gonna
DJ
tell you
That's
what
what
don't know
Trey
happened.
Young
that.
said, Matt.
I don't know
I'ma
what
tell
the
you.
hell Matt talking
JJ
about.
don't know
started
that.
the
Matt,
year.
Double O don't
We
know
started
that.
the
Clint
year.
Capella don't know that.
We
DeAndre
started the year
Hunter don't
soft
know that.
tanking. We started the year soft tanking. Then they said, "Oh my God,
Then
Jalen
the front
Johnson,"
office is
and
lying
then
to us.
Jalen Johnson got hurt, and we started soft tanking again. I'm just telling you the
I'm just
truth.
saying, Landry
We're not
Fields,
soft
he came
tanking,
out
man.
there.
Tell us that. Tell us
We're not
Landry
soft
Fields
tanking.
didn't mention nothing
Listen,
about
Tell
no
us that
they
so
didn't
we
have
ain't
to.
out
He didn't
here.
mention nothing about no play.
Y'all,
He didn't even mention
y'all,
nothing about no playoffs.
y'all. Listen,
Tell us that.
listen,
Just
listen,
tell
listen,
us
listen,
that
listen.
then.
You didn't
I'm
have
telling
to.
you,
They didn't
Tangu.
have to tell me. They didn't have to tell me
Not
shit.
you. I'm talking about Tony Wrestler
But
and
they
Landry
didn't have to
Fields.
tell me shit, Tangu, because I looked at the roster.
I know, but they need to tell
But
us that.
Leon,
They
They
need to
can't
tell
say
us
that.
that.
NBA teams don't say that. NBA teams don't say that. We're
Yeah, they
rebuilding.
do. Yes, they do.
They
No,
can't
they
say
don't.
that while they can't say that to the media while
No,
chasing
they,
the
they,
team.
they,
Bro.
they don't say it because they know season ticket holders ain't gonna spend that
yeah, they
bread.
do.
Can't do
Yeah.
Because
that while
Bird
Trey's
said they
here.
rebuilding.
Oh,
You
Look,
man.
can't
look.
say it.
They'll
Y'all,
say
Tell you.
and
Hey,
I
they
think
don't
they're going.
tell
I think
you
they're going through a retrofit of the
they'll
roster.
say something like
a retrofit.
they're-
Are you serious,
That's a
man?
crazy. Hey, that's a crazy word choice, Matt.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
This
write that
ain't,
down.
this ain't
I'm
no
gonna write that
equipment.
down, and I'm gonna say that in every time we do a
look.
Matt,
Hey,
out
Demond.
here,
Retrofit.
post game.
Matt,
I'm
out
gonna
here
say
thinking
retrofit
we
every
When you
time
went
we
to
do
the
a
Spurs
podcast.
game, Demond, when you went to the Spurs game, did they say a
Retrofit.
new? Was it like posters and stuff saying the new era? When Wembanyama, come see the new FEMA, stuff like that
No,
around the arena.
it's
don't say
retooling.
shit about Wemby.
Huh? Oh no, it's just the Spurs. Okay, well that's different.
Look, it's like
Spurs.
you
Spurs
use
don't do
operate different.
retooling.
Only
You
thing the
use
Spurs got up
use
is they
a
got
promising
they
young
jerseys.
squad.
That's
A
it.
promising young
We
squad. Like
retool.
these are the type of
Yeah, but it
phrases
wasn't nothing about
that you'll
the
hear.
Spurs going on a championship run
Let me
or a
tell you.
playoff
Let me
run.
tell you. As a fan,
Yeah,
you know your team tanking by the moves they make when they
yeah,
start trading off the good players, giving up. And anytime a team want draft assets, it's because they're rebuilding. Like Chicago, as soon as they trade Levine, they blowing
yeah.
the whole thing up. You already know that as a fan. They don't
Look,
even got to
Mikey,
come out and tell you.
Mikey, I gotta tell
The
you.
thing is this: if you're a
Wait,
season ticket
tell me
holder,
after.
you done already paid your money.
Yeah, true.
So
What's that got to do with the Hawks?
Because what he trying to tell you is
Fire
this.
sales. This is what the Hawks need
Here's
to
a
do.
prime example.
They
Here's a
need to
prime
case
example.
these teams on their
When
fire sales.
Travis first got here, his
Yeah.
very first press conference, he said, "We will compete." Right. The very first move he did was trade Dwight Howard. I was like, "Oh, he blowing this shit up," but he would never come out and say it. But he traded off
I hear
all our
you.
players.
I'm
So they're
listening.
not
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to tell you. But when you start seeing your good players want to move out, DeMar DeRozan doesn't want to sign an extension with the Bulls because he don't know what the fuck they doing. So
Yeah.
they're not going to tell you. They're going to show you.
True.
But like
And like I
you
said,
said,
I don't think it's a
you in
total.
between
I don't
two
think it's
different
I don't think
teams
we're going
right
for a top 5 pick. It's just you got to change out a couple of the parts.
We can't
Bro,
tank
if
like
they,
that, man.
it
Our
real
picks go to the
simple. If
Spurs.
they want to win,
Not this
it's
one.
real
Not this one,
simple.
though. Not this one.
You
We
sure?
got this
If
one.
they want to win, they'll start
Okay.
making the
We got
damn
2 first round
moves
picks in this draft.
when it
Well,
starts
here's your
this
problem.
season.
Here's your problem.
Kobe
You
Buffkin
already
and
tricked
Muhammad
off.
Guy.
You already
We're talking
tricked
about
off.
next draft, Tangu. We have
Hey,
2
listen.
first
Hey,
round picks
listen.
in the next draft.
Hey, this the Hawks issue right here. They tricked off. how can I say this? They
Every
traded.
no, I got the best way to say it, Damon. Every single rookie contract that they've had since Trae Young has been in a 1-for-1 deal or a 1-for-2 deal in which they have not consolidated, and all they've got, and they haven't won any of those deals yet. They might. The only deal The only deal that they might have won in which they traded one of those rookies is the Kevin deal, and that's if it conveys and if they use it for something that matters. That's the
if it
only way.
conveys.
If not, every single one of those deals is an L. Every single one, and it's not even close.
L, a hardcore L,
hard L,
an embarrassing L.
Who in trouble?
Leon, what were you gonna say before?
But
No, an embarrassing L.
Shut up, Matt. Shut up.
Leon, who do we blame for that, Matt?
No. I'm saying, but we haven't
Leon,
traded
who
DeAndre.
like that?
I'm talking about the trade of a rookie contract. That's not trading of a rookie contract.
Okay, you don't think getting a first round pick for the current state that Cam is in is a win?
You got DJ with that. Is that a win?
I'll say so.
It's not to me, but all right.
You pivoted from a draft, but not a bust. You pivoted from a draft failure to a start.
Oh no! Cam Reddish was a bust.
Cam was a failure.
Matt
Reddish
really,
is a
Matt
failure,
really,
bro.
Matt switching
Cam
up on
Reddish
those
is a
before.
failure. I think Cam Reddish
Cam
is
was
a
a
failure.
bust, bro.
No, Cam
That's
Reddish
cool.
was a failure.
But you
Not
package-
DeAndre Hunter. Cam
Now,
Reddish.
now, Matt, be real. You package that pick with 2 unprotected first round picks and 2 swaps, tied up your picks for 4 years for another point guard. That is not a win to me. I don't care.
No,
I don't care. It's not a win.
I tell you all the time. They picked the wrong player. I like the initiative.
They didn't pick the wrong player. They picked the wrong draft to be looking for wings, and it's not their fault. It was just the worst. That is literally the worst wing draft of the past 7 years. Bro. There's not a worse one. There's only one. There's 2 good wings in that entire first round. 2.
When Herm Jones is better than.
I feel like
Better
that's
than
the
who?
year after. I
Well, he's
feel
better
like
than
'cause he
Cam.
just got.
I don't think
No,
Herb
no,
Jones.
no,
I
Herb
think
Jones was
Herb
that
Jones
year.
year after.
He made second team defensive, didn't he?
Yeah, but it's like hindsight is 2020. But you got to look at what I'm an Alabama fan. My parents went to Alabama, so I was watching Herb Jones when Herb was a sophomore. And Herb is nice and all, but Herb had real, very, very real injury concerns coming out. Very real injury concerns coming out.
And y'all act like DeAndre Hunter was some bump. He was an All-American. He was ACC Defensive Player of the Year.
Never said that, man. He's just a
Anything, bro.
dude.
That doesn't mean anything, Matt.
I know.
He doesn't play.
Hey, we understand why
College
we
accolades
drafted
don't matter to
DeAndre
me,
Hunter,
Matt. That's
but
not
it just
scouting.
did not work.
I'm not
It did
scouting
not work.
awards. Nobody
Look,
scouts
He
awards, Matt.
drafted Torian
Leon,
Prince
what-
after letting
Leon,
Torian
what were you
Prince
gonna
go.
So what you
You
saying?
don't scout awards, Matt. That's not how you scout.
You telling me right now you don't go to the All-American team and you don't look at the All-Americans on that list and you don't start there.
Matt, I want you to name the last 3.
You know who DeAndre Hunter is?
I want you to name
Desmond
the last
Ridder.
3 Naismith Players of the Year.
You better hush your damn mouth, Larry.
Name the last 3 Naismith Players of the Year, Matt. Name them.
Let's see. Last year.
Matt don't know.
Hey,
Hey,
man,
tell us,
I ain't
Leon,
gonna touch
tell
no
us,
nerve.
I have to get back. I didn't say that. I said All-American.
No, it's okay. I got you.
I ain't seen your ass around in a
Zach
while.
Edey,
Don't.
still
I
in
know
college.
what you've been up to, boy.
Lou Garza, G League professional. And I don't even remember who the one before that is. It doesn't mean anything.
Zach
bro.
and Zach Edey has bro. Did y'all
What
see?
about the-
Did
what
y'all
about the
see
All-American
Northwestern?
teams? What about the All-American teams?
Guys, did y'all see Northwestern absolutely tear the fuck up out of Purdue yesterday?
That's not how you scout, Matt. That's not how you scout.
That was hilarious.
I'm not saying that's the end all
Because
be
they
all.
got
But
the
I'm
worst
saying
shooters around
So
Edey.
I'm saying you look
They
at
gotta
that
be the
list.
worst shooting team.
Edey has no skill, bro.
You look at that list.
He's
yo.
taller than
He's
everybody.
big. He's just
taller than
big.
everybody.
He's
taller
going
than
to
everybody.
get, bro.
I don't like.
No pause. No pause. He's going
Oh,
to
yeah.
get dicked in the NBA. Dead serious. No pause.
Yeah, you can.
He's
You
going to
got to
get
pause. You got to pause now.
That's all I'm saying.
No
Because
pause.
you look
No
at the
pause.
All-American players
No pause.
who's come
I don't
out
need
in
that
the
in my
last
life.
few years.
Bro,
They're pretty
I'm gonna
good.
be honest with y'all, bro. I hope Zach Edey gets drafted to a real NBA team so y'all can
I-
see what Onyeka Okongwu does to Zach Edey. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I
It's-
pray to God it happens so y'all can see how trash he is.
He's gonna be.
Coordinator.
Bro, I've been.
All right,
look,
hey, but listen, this is my thing. This is my thing.
Zach
This is my thing
Congo
right
ain't
here,
trashing
right?
Nobody, bro.
There's five,
that
there's
you gotta-
5 7-footers in this draft that are gonna go the first round. He's not one of them.
This is my
Okay, well, I
issue.
mean, I just
It's
want
like-
the hype, man.
Get in the first.
You gotta work
I'm
with
not
the
getting him in
roster
the first
that you
round.
Leon,
got.
what were you gonna say before?
You got to
about
work
that?
with the roster that you got.
Yeah, you was like,
You got to work with the roster that you got.
We'll talk about it later. It was some funny shit.
Hey, we know that we small. You know what I'm saying? We know that it like this and that. So what I expect out of a coach is to take the roster that we got, use our strengths to the best of their abilities.
And that's what he's doing.
And win games.
I got you. We're not playing for this year.
Yeah.
You want us to, and you're not wrong as a fan to want that. We are not playing for this year. We are building the habit.
I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that.
The habit.
And so I gotta take a little bit off the pedal.
And you're weeding out, and what you're seeing right now is a weeding out process of the guys that can't cut it. Period. Like that's what it is.
Hunter Capella.
I don't know.
Calm down,
like,
Mikey.
Damn it. He's.
But Hunter, look, listen. I love Hunter because I think that a lot of people don't know the defense he brings, and he shows he shows he can do it.
You don't like him.
It's up here, bro. He does not process the game fast enough. He doesn't process the game fast enough. That's all it really is.
Yeah. I can't make any more sense.
If he processed the game at the level that let me think of a decent. If he processed the game at the level Bruce Brown did, he would be
a good comparison. Give me Bruce Brown.
I'm just talking about mentality. He's 6'5".
No, I feel you, but still, that man was playing small ball.
Listen.
In Denver.
Mikey, no, y'all didn't know me before then, bro. As soon as the Nuggets got Bruce Brown, I said, if what's his name? If Jamal Murray's really back, they're gonna win the chip. As soon as they got him, I knew. As soon as if Jamal Murray's back, like really back, they're gonna win the chip, bro. I knew it.
Damn.
How you got a man 6'5" playing small ball 5?
To win the chip. Shit.
He not playing no small ball 5. What you talking about?
Can't nobody do nothing with that big old white boy over there, man.
Brown was that man was playing small ball 5 in Denver.
No, he was.
Go look at it. Go look at it. I watched it.
Quinn is not trash. Quinn is not trash.
I didn't see it.
No, it was Pharaoh. They don't understand that the team is bad.
Yeah, Pharaoh, how do you expect Quinn to play defense with this roster?
They want him to play drop and get killed in the mid range by every team that has a halfway decent mid range pull up shooter.
Hey, all I want is the Hawks to strike fear in somebody's heart and put somebody on their ass.
That ain't gonna happen.
That man Draymond Green put Rudy fucking Gobert, a 7-foot big ass nigga in a chokehold. Put him in a
How bad did they lose that game? You care about wins, right? You care. How bad did they lose that game?
No. I do care about wins, but I care about defense, and I care about a team that puts fear in somebody's heart.
Well, tell Bruno
that
Fernando
Hawks
to do
DNA
that.
shit that Landry Fields is talking about. Don't put fear in nobody's heart.
No Brazilian centers.
Don't put fear in nobody's heart.
We don't. Of course not.
If his job
Earlier on when I had my little time, I was talking about DeJounte Murray. That he's a gangster. I mean, he came from gangbanging, and he hardcore. He got like multiple stories on the internet how gangster and hard he is. Bruh, bring those crimes on the court. Because you're in the NBA now.
Whoa, now we don't
you're in the NBA now.
Won't even be John Morant on Instagram. John Morant
now, homie.
You're
in the NBA. You can get away.
You might have to take this down.
Hey, I was watching the game.
I see what he's saying. I know what he's trying to say.
Bro, where Rondo punched somebody in the face.
I watched
the game where Rajon Rondo punched somebody in the face.
Then he got suspended in Game 5 and came back game 6.
I know what he's trying to say. I know what you're trying to say.
You got drug dealers and gangbangers on your court side, homie. Like, bro, I'm from Cali. I'm from Cali. I might be a little bit different.
You want John Morant?
I want some gang banging on the court. I want some gang banging on the court. I want texts. I want ejections. I want everybody using every one of their fouls to put somebody on their ass. That was bullshit. How Kyle Kuzma's pretty ass
Oh,
injured
hey,
JJ
bro.
for 3 to 4 weeks.
And
More
he's
than
still
that.
walking around.
He
He said
He has a
he's
kiss mark.
still walking around
He
in
has
the
a kiss
street.
mark tattoo in his head.
He said
He got a
he's still
kiss
walking
mark
around in the
tattoo in his
street.
head, and
Why
he
can't
injured
basically
JJ
he's
for
saying why
like
Derrick
3 to
why,
4 weeks.
he's saying
And
why
nobody
Kyle
came on
Kuzma's
that
still
court.
alive, bro. Why Kyle
Nobody
Kuzma still
fucking
got a
put Kyle
career?
Kuzma on his ass after that. Hey, I
No.
swear to God, homie, if Kyle Kuzma would have did that to JJ, bro, I swear to God, homie, Kyle Kuzma would have got injured that game.
Real
And you
shit?
know who else would have got injured that game? Jordan Poole.
What?
He would have got injured off GP.
No. Don't
Guess
injure
what?
him.
He would have
Hold
got
on,
injured
hold
off
on. We want the
GP.
Wizards to
He
suck.
would have been
Hold
an
on,
innocent
hold on.
bystander.
Tangu, we want the Wizards to
Oh,
suck. They have to
GP,
keep
homie.
playing Jordan Poole. If we want them to
Well,
suck,
Tangu just
Tangier.
No,
took
we
this
want
shit
him
to
to
a whole
suffer.
nother level.
Hey,
See,
I don't want to know what
Tangier.
about about the Falcons.
We
Hey,
want him to
Tangier
suffer.
Tangier taking this shit personal tonight, baby.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
I'm
taking it to
saying,
a whole
man,
nother
hey,
level.
man, I be
Tangier
trying,
said,
I be
hey,
trying to come in
Hey,
here.
Tangier
Tengu
said
from
he
that
want
school
game
of
banging
I be
on
goons.
the
trying to
court.
come in here
Yeah,
and
he
just
one of
like,
the
you know what I
goons,
mean?
bro.
I love, and that's the reason why I asked y'all that question: is Trae Young a dog? Because, like, I know Trae Young be like, hey man, hey, y'all remember when Trae Young, Garrett? Hey, one of the reasons why Grayson Allen doesn't do the same shit that he was doing is because Trae Young put him on his ass a couple times.
That's probably true, Damon. That's probably true.
Yeah, it is true. Okay,
Bruh,
fact.
hey man, I need my
Bruh.
team to put these boys on their ass.
I'm gonna have to
talking
clip
about
this,
some
Tangier. I gotta clip
prison
that.
ball.
I gotta clip that shit. I'm gonna play that shit.
And
over
you
and
got
over.
to clip that, bro.
no,
I need
Tangu.
to
Like, I
tell
ain't gonna
that.
lie to you, Tangu. I felt the passion. Like, I'm
Real
being
shit.
serious, bro. But see, bro. Like, I respect that because that's real. That's real fandom, and that's real shit. Like, he's not lying.
Man.
He not lying, bro.
Tired, man.
He's not
Tired of
lying.
seeing these
No,
soft
he's
ass
not
We ain't
lying.
seen that
fish
since
ass
Solomon Hill.
Nobody is scared of what's going. Like nobody is scared of what's going to happen if somebody play with any of our players, bro.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
why.
Tangu
He
is
that
Solomon.
ain't
That's
bullshit,
why.
Solomon
man.
Hill was
That's a lot
here.
of things in
When
the
Halliburton
NBA.
was
Hey,
skipping
that's
on our
why you
court,
saw me point out. I
when
point out
Halliburton was skipping on our
Halliburton
court,
skipping down the court, and we
I
ain't
needed
nobody winning.
We ain't
DeJounte
do
Murray
nothing.
to come in
Yeah.
there and push that nigga on the
But
ground.
see, I'm gonna tell you this, Tanju. I'm gonna tell you this. Now
He that
Murray,
enforcer, man.
Murray in the playoff, he bought that gangster shit in the playoff when he
Oh
ran
yeah,
up
he
on that
pushed that
ref.
50-year-old
The
ref,
ref,
Mom.
though. He shouldn't
Yeah,
have hit the ref,
yeah,
though.
He
exactly.
ran
I
up on
remember
that
that.
ref,
He pushed
Right,
that
he was
and like I
50-year-old ref.
said, and then
That's
he
gangster
missed
right
Game
there.
5, and then
That's
came back in Game 6 and went over
so-
in the first half. Real
That's
gangster.
hey,
real
hey,
Dejounte.
hey, show.
Real gangster,
that's,
Dejounte.
that's Decatur right there. Pushing
Well,
the
you
ref
know
around.
what? Maybe if we maybe
Shit.
you know what, Matt?
That's
Maybe if our
Horace
punk
Pablo
ass
Juan walking down
Hey,
Kendall
Matt.
Road. If you know,
Hey
you know.
Matt, maybe back then if our punk ass coach wasn't scared to get attacked, Murray wouldn't have to get on the refs like that.
Really?
Nate McMillan.
Oh, that's real talk.
No, that was
No.
Quinn. That was Quinn.
Quinn,
But
he a
guys,
punk
you gotta-
ass.
Demond think
He's
Quinn
soft
soft.
too.
He is
He is
soft.
soft.
Yeah,
What you
he
mean?
is
He
soft.
already.
Yeah, I coach you soft,
Man.
guys. I coach you
Sitting up
soft.
there
Bruh,
wearing
he
them
just-
Where's
You didn't see
Waldo
him- Demond, you
glasses.
didn't see
All
him
right, bro.
screaming at the
Y'all
referee
doing
today?
a lot right now. Y'all doing
You
a
didn't
lot
see him
right now.
screaming at
Where's
the ref today?
Waldo?
He already
Where's
got it.
Waldo?
He already
Bruh,
got it.
bruh,
They be
I
holding
said
him back.
Our team needs to do a
I
lot.
said Quinn
Our
Quinn
team
getting
needs to do a
attacked.
lot.
He late with that shit. He should have been got that shit. You got Trae Young and Murray going back and forth with these refs, and my head coach sitting there watching them get tacked up.
So you want him to get ejected every game?
I want
Whatever
him.
it takes. He said
Hey,
whatever
Until
it
we
takes.
get respect.
Hey, Demond, you
gotta
want him
get
to do
ejected.
what? You want him
He
to do
gotta
what
get
Udoka-
ejected at least
Udoka just
once
Hey,
did?
you
to
know
send
what?
a message.
Hey Matt, you know what? Let me
You
tell
gotta
you
send a
something.
message.
You know what I learned about the Hawks? It don't matter if Quinn there or not. We're gonna give up 120 points anyway. So yeah, get
Yeah.
ejected.
Pharaoh, he skips across. Yeah, skip
Bro,
on
we
everybody.
need. Bro, we don't have good defenders. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
I,
put it like this.
I done said it like
to Tangu
500 times.
point,
Show.
That had to be the funniest shit I saw all night, bro. I'm watching these
It's not.
boys
It's
sweating.
not like.
did
It's
y'all?
not
No,
like.
no, wait.
It's
to
not like
Tangu
we
point, point, man. Nobody has woke
Go
up to anybody
Did
since
you
Solomon
see-
Hill left.
Look,
Solomon Hill, when they knocked over Trey in the
Hey.
playoffs against the Knicks, and Solomon Hill saw that,
Yeah, ran up on
and
him.
jumped on him. Yeah, that's the last time we had a
That's
player
what I
like
need.
that's what
I ain't
Tanner
gonna
That's
talking
what I
about.
need, man.
Larry,
Look,
Larry,
did
I
y'all
ain't gonna
see?
front, bro. Some of them boys need to put on some size. Murray skinny as hell.
Yeah, he is
Mo
skinny.
G need
Hey.
about 3 years at the cafeteria.
Yeah, the Congo skinny.
He ain't
Like,
skinny.
Onyeka's not skinny.
He's just
He
not
look like
tall.
it to
He
me,
ain't
man.
skinny. You ain't seen him in person.
Okay.
Nah, he
Nah,
ain't
You know,
skinny.
Larry,
Larry,
Larry, I've
not
been right
skinny.
next to the guy.
No, he
He
not
ain't
skinny. He
skinny,
not
bro.
skinny. He not
He's
Mikey,
skinny.
not
you
skinny.
gotta
Nothing skinny
stick,
about that
Mikey.
boy.
Hey, I
I
give
think
it to
Drake
Onyeka
Hunter could
you.
put on.
because
I think Drake Hunter
he
could put
playing
on about
center.
10 pounds
Okay.
if his knees can hold it. Shit.
No, I don't think his
Damon,
knees
did
can
you
hold
see?
that weight.
Did any of y'all see the tweet from Kevin Chouinard about that play that Sadiq Bey played on defense?
Bro,
I
Sadiq
didn't
Bey
see that.
awful, bro.
Look,
Send it in
Which,
y'all
go.
chat.
which
Send it
play
in
did
that
he
chat.
try to make?
Look, Damon, go. Let's see if you can pull this up. Go to Twitter. Go to Twitter. Search up Kevin Chouinard's Twitter, and he has a video on about this saying probably should pick up the guy on the dunker spot or something like that. Look,
All right,
this
let me look.
like this kind of just like encapsulates the entire Atlanta Hawks defense. I want to show you guys this.
Okay.
I mean,
Nah,
I
I need to
just
Not
see
don't
very
know
that.
what in
good.
the
We're
hell.
not good, man. We're not good on
When
defense. Like in the
Bogey,
We don't
when
have the
Bogey and
personnel.
Bay played
bro,
for
the
30
sooner you
minutes, what
accept
y'all
that, the
want?
easier watch it'll be. Just enjoy
Look,
the offense.
and
Enjoy
that's
it.
and look, and Leon, that's what I
Get
keep
Russell
saying.
Gage
Like
for
people
sex.
want me to talk about defense. People say I don't care about defense. Like, bro, I'm
You
tired of
don't
talking about the
have
same
the
shit.
bro.
Like,
Sometimes it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes, and we don't have the Jimmies nor the
we don't
Joes.
have the
We don't have them. That's an old
Yeah.
football saying, if you know. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's about the Jimmies and the Joes.
That's what I said.
And
I
that was
trade,
why I was,
trade
that's why I
Bogey,
was mentioning the Bruce
trade
Brown
Bogey for
shit. That
Norman
motherfucker
Powell.
small as fuck, but he played big.
look, Matt, I'm down
No,
for
but
that.
see, scouting. One of 5 guards in the century who had a 2% like 2% steal percentage and 2% block percentage in college. And now what is he? A utility guard in the NBA. He figured out how to shoot, and now he's an NBA champion.
Yeah, I like Norman Powell. I wanted Norman Powell when he left Toronto.
What do you mean? Hey, when he was before he went to Denver, I wanted him as my 2. If he's the bro. If Bruce Brown, do you know how much better we are if Bruce Brown's the 2 on this team right now?
Sheesh, we're so much better. We're so much better.
Okay, just right now, just Bruce Brown, the 2 right
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
Look,
Just better.
Pharaoh.
Hey man,
We're
Pharaoh,
just
that's
better.
a guy.
Or KCP.
Pharaoh, that's a guy at the 2 that I'd say we could be.
Now,
50.
Matt,
give
did
me
you tell
fucking
me? Hold
Horton
on, Matt.
Tucker.
Did you tell me I was tripping?
Hey,
when
give
I
me
said
Horton
that?
Tucker.
Yeah. I was just going
Horton
with
Tucker.
with your theme. But yeah,
No,
I
I
don't
don't
want
want
Hey,
that.
Horton Tucker will put somebody on his ass.
Yeah, but he's trash though.
Bro,
But
KCP,
you'll
you said
put
you want
somebody
to
on his
KCP,
ass.
KCP
I
played a
don't
game
want
with an ankle monitor on.
Yeah.
That's
Bruh,
that's.
hey,
I
hey,
can't throw nothing
I
up.
need
I
violence
ain't
on
gonna
the
throw nothing
court.
up on the.
And
I
he
need
put
violence
and
on
he
the
pushed
court.
Stan Van Gundy back in
I
Detroit.
need
That was back
violence
in
on the
Detroit.
court,
KCP,
yo.
bro. Where did KCP from Georgia? Is he
Oh
not?
man, I'm going to sleep, man. I got to get up for this 12 o'clock. Appreciate y'all, Cup. Let me
What
in,
you
man. As
what you got?
always.
You got church in the morning?
Oh no, man. We're doing a
I
selection
do,
show
but
in the
after
morning.
tonight, it's gonna be eCampus.
We're doing a selection
glad
show
that
at 12, so I'll get some rest.
That man from
All right, my guy,
Thomaston.
man.
Do stuff like
Thanks
that.
for
So,
tapping
He
in,
from
my guy.
Thomaston.
See you
Yeah,
later.
and
appreciate
they
it.
Ain't
better
nothing
put the
safe, man.
dogs
Go
in.
Hawks. Go
They better
Hawks.
put the dogs in.
Jonathan
Yep.
Isaacs.
Man, I don't want to
Were
talk
you,
about them motherfuckers. I'm
Jamal?
so
Were you
glad
able
that
to
this
find the
was a
video?
shit
Blackberry,
day.
they're
Oh,
gonna
my
put
bad.
us
Let me
in.
go
I
back
don't
and
know if
look.
I
It
can
was a
get with
shit
you on
day,
Jonathan
man.
Isaac.
Hey, how you spell
How
his
y'all
name,
salute?
Mikey?
Another guy. Hey, give me
Kevin
Bay instead of Jonathan Isaacs. We're 11 and whatever.
You say what? K what?
Kevin Kevin Chouinard.
Hold
You
on.
don't know how to spell Chenard.
Nah, bruh.
Yeah, how you spell
CHOUINARD.
Chenard? Oh, I see
know how to
it.
spell it, and I follow
I
it.
found it. What I'm looking for. Oh, the Bay video. Let me see.
The Bay video.
I don't know how to spell Chenard, and I follow it.
CHOUINARD.
See, I never would have guessed that. It's really French.
No, Chouinard.
Chouinard.
Yes.
Hey, Ladderman 95 put it in the chat.
That's wrong. It's CHOUINARD.
Lord,
Okay, I found it. Here you go,
Should be
Mikey.
hard to know
But,
who the
yeah,
damn
Floware.
defend. You know, your damn
Look,
assignment.
yo, look at this. Look at this video, guys. What? The full screen bottom right.
Come on now. Come on, Damon.
Jamal, full screen bottom right. Bottom right.
Golly, Mark
Giannis
Anthony.
shovels. There's Portis
Look,
again.
okay. Look at what is Sadiq Bey doing on Bobby Portis? What is he doing?
Giannis shovels. There's Portis again.
Yo, what is he doing?
Bogey's there.
What is he doing?
Bogey's
Bro, we
there. I don't know why
we
he's
see
there.
that shit every game. Bro. We see
He's
shit
just
like
not
that every
good,
game.
bro.
Giannis.
That's
What
supposed
is
to be
he
Jalen.
doing?
Jalen gets that far out of position and still pins that, right? We
Yeah,
agree.
that's the difference.
I
And-
agree with that.
No, but people
He
told
just
me
pins that shit.
that was bullshit. People told me that was bullshit at the beginning of the show.
He pins that shit, dog.
That was bullshit.
that if
Man,
we-
see,
I
I'm so
said-
mad.
Look,
I'm so mad, y'all.
I said when I came on here with you, Damon, I said that Jalen Johnson covers up a lot of our miscues at the point of attack because of just his lengthiness and his athleticism, the ranginess he has on the defensive end. Now
And
he
he can
can't
be
cover up
stupid
everything.
because he's an athlete.
Look, yeah, exactly. He can't cover up everything, and our defense is still bad. But I was told by the entire chat that our defense is trash. You can't call him a good defender. Our defense is trash. No, but Jalen
That's 'cause
covers up.
Mikey-
Like Jalen covers up
that's-
so much of that.
That's because the chat think you a company man.
I don't know how they do.
I don't
it. I
blame
get
you.
paid by
Hey,
the
hey,
Hawks.
Mikey, when you go in there, get some signed jerseys. I don't blame
I
you.
don't
Ain't
get
nothing
paid by the
wrong
Hawks.
with ain't nothing wrong being a company man. That man got to make it. That man got to
Look, I
be
don't
worried
get
about his
paid-
wallet.
guys,
He ain't worried
guys,
about y'all opinions.
I don't get paid by the Hawks.
They be like,
And
oh,
the
he
chat
from the
said that
company
you was
man.
But you
Illuminati,
working
Mikey.
towards something though, Mikey. You working towards something.
Tanju.
And they praying on
What-
your
what-
downfall,
Man,
Mikey.
y'all stop coming for my boy Mikey. Hey,
Hey, they praying on your downfall,
y'all
Mikey.
Stop coming for my boy. Stop
The
coming
chat
for
Hey,
my
we
boy
with you,
Mikey.
bro.
They
We
crazy.
with you, bro.
They crazy.
Who's not playing for? Who's playing towards something? You said. Who said that?
Who said what?
You said your work. Who like somebody like I think Blackberry said.
No, Blackberry
playing
saying
towards
is working
something. Who you talking about?
Working towards something.
Who you talking about? Though?
I said
talking about
Mikey
me.
working towards something.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Don't try to
yeah,
come
like-
for me, man.
No, I really just wasn't paying attention. I was asking. I thought you were talking about something else.
I put some clippers to that damn bush.
Hey, I need them. I need them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My barber.
He covers up. He covers
I'm
up
just
so many of the
screwing
other
with
guys'
I need
mistakes.
them. Like that shit crazy.
Farrell, he covers up so
My
many
shit
other
looked like
guys'
that about
mistakes.
a month ago.
That's the biggest thing. That's the big thing that I'm getting at.
This team,
But it's too many mistakes to cover up all game. That's
we awful on defense.
But we
man.
see
It's-
we
it's-
see
it's
that
just
stuff
so
every
hilarious
damn
to watch,
game,
man.
though, Mikey.
But Blackberry, the defense. The defense has gotten significantly worse without JJ. It was already bad.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
But
Oh yeah.
it is significantly
Hey,
worse
You know what's funny?
for that reason.
I bet Quinn could take that clip, show Sadiq Bey, tell him what he's supposed to be, and he'll go out there and still do that same
It do the same damn thing the next damn game.
Because he's just not a smart defender.
He's
yo.
not a smart basketball player, dog.
bro.
He's just
Look,
dumb.
guys.
Hey,
Trey
John Collins told us. He
Look,
told us
listen,
they're not smart.
Listen, Damon. When Sadiq Bey is the backup 3 for the Toronto Raptors, he'll be able to do dumb shit like that.
They need to hurry up and do that shit.
He'll be able to do dumb shit like that. You know why? Because they'll have guys that know what they're doing, and he'll be the second shortest person on the floor. It'll be okay.
Hey, they need to hurry the fuck up.
And
At
next
this point,
year,
bro, I just want us to make the
Leon
necessary
Johnson-
moves.
Farrell,
Next year,
Leon
Ryan
agrees
Johnson
exactly with what I'm saying.
Jalen Johnson, and when they
Farrell.
play them together and they wreak havoc.
Farrell,
and
Leon
nobody
agrees
cares
with
or-
exactly
and
with
he
what I'm
can't
saying.
shoot. It's okay.
How am I being a company man? Leon agrees
Hey,
exactly
they say
what
Mikey
I'm
a
saying.
shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Mikey. Man, don't worry about them broke ass niggas in the chat,
Bro,
man.
Hey, that nigga was
Yeah,
broke
keep,
before
hey,
you.
hey, keep running
No,
your
no,
shit,
Farrell,
Mikey.
but-
You good. You good.
But like,
Hey, Pharaoh, he on your ass. He said,
Hey, Mikey be letting the chat get to him, man.
I do.
Man,
I
Mikey,
gotta
He be
stop.
watching the chat.
Mikey,
Hey, did you
bruh.
see what they just talked about me?
it's all
Don't
right,
worry,
Mikey,
don't worry, Mike,
Don't
because
even worry about
analysts
the
the
chat,
same
Mikey.
way.
Keep running your shit.
Hey, analysts the same way. As soon as Kareem say something, analysts be.
Kareem, oh,
I want to
oh,
actually
Green
do want to
Black,
say something about DeAndre Hunter and Matt. Be cool, all right. I think that DeAndre Hunter mainly struggled to develop as a defender because when has he ever defended anybody in practice that's actually going to teach him how to defend an NBA wing?
Nobody.
DeAndre Bembry.
or everybody?
Torian Prince.
DeAndre Bembry, Vince Carter, 40-year-old Vince Carter.
Oh,
I'm saying like that kind of shit matters, bro. Because like if you look at
DeAndre
like
not a
guys-
bad defender though.
I'm saying you're not wrong. He's not a bad defender. But
He's a
if
good
he
defender.
ever had to play with like, if we had like this is gonna sound ridiculous, bro. If we had Terrence Ross at any point, because like be for real, like as mid as Terrence Ross has been, like the mid teams he's been
Your
on,
bucket.
he's a really good one-on-one basketball player. Just really good, not
Cam
great,
Thomas.
really good. Like he knows how to break a man down one-on-one. That would have been so valuable for Dre to be able to defend a guy like that every single day. When
You
you
know
get when you
crazy
get
about that?
Pascal Siakam, you're giving Jalen that player. You're giving him that guy. You're man, oh my God.
Hey,
Go
I'm
Matt.
hey, I'm-
Look,
hey,
show. I know you like. I know you like.
You know what, Matt? Do you know?
If he come here, I'm gonna support his black ass.
Do you know who the Celtics hate, bro? The Celtics hate Pascal Siakam. You know why? Because every time they play them, what he does to Al Horford incenses them. It
Okay,
incenses
all right.
them.
I'll get okay. Show. Are you 100% confident that if we went against Boston with Siakam, right, and we got JJ at the 3 and Siakam at the 4, that because we all know Murray can't guard Jaylen Brown. So if I put JJ on Jaylen Brown, is that a confident cover for you? You think he'll be able to do that?
Not today. Not today.
Oh, that's my only.
But my
Who's at
issue,
the 5?
but see,
Who's at
Matt,
the
but
5,
see,
Matt?
Matt, here's the problem, Matt.
Who's
Here's
at
the
the
problem,
5?
Matt. Here's the problem, Matt. We've already had this. We had this conversation a week ago.
You
I
gonna have
know.
it again with Matt. You gonna have
He
it
knows,
every
bro. He knows my stance on this, bro.
Yeah,
He
it's
has
development.
all the tools. He has
Is Double O
every
at the 5?
single tool you need
Yeah.
to guard an NBA wing, bro. He has every single tool. The difference is he just started guarding wings 5 months ago, and like I said,
Double O,
every time we
Siakam,
put him on a
JJ,
star, every time we put
DJ,
him on a
right.
star, halfway through the third quarter, that nigga's looking a bit confused.
Yeah, he be
Third-
about down
bro,
here fouled
third-
out to be
third
honest.
drive.
Yeah, I think
Damn,
I
what's
think
going
we'll
on,
third
man?
win.
time.
Tiki
I
Taka.
think
Please
we'll
go back
win.
and watch that OKC game, bro. The
Except
third
for
time,
Brandon
Okay,
Ingram.
so
the
good.
third
Hey,
time
I think
Shea
we could
drove
win.
on
I
him,
think we could
that
win,
nigga
but
was stuck.
the team that
Okay,
matters.
all right. So we
Except
we
for
we
Brandon
still on the
Ingram.
same.
Except
we
for
still
Brandon
on the
Ingram.
same-
He locks
this
up
is
Brandon
the
Ingram.
year, right? I mean, this
He
is
locks
a
up Brandon
developmental
Ingram the
year,
whole
right?
the whole
On
game.
that, on that.
You said what?
This is a developmental year, right? We're on that premise.
Obviously, you're not winning shit with this roster, dog.
Okay. So next season he'll be up to speed, and we can go for a championship.
Bro, I'm gonna tell
If
you
you-
the exact same thing that Chris told. This is what I was going to tell you, Mikey. We was in the space, the post game space. A bunch of Raps fans came in. A bunch of Raps fans came in talking
damn
about
it.
Siakam trades, blah 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 blah. You know Christopher. You know Christopher. Chris said Jalen Johnson will be better than every single player on the Raptors in 2 years. They was on that
that's
Scotty
real.
shit.
He
He'll be
he's
better
probably
than every
probably
single
right.
player on the Raptors in 2
Yeah.
years.
Well,
Bar
let
none.
me see how Scotty goes, and once
That's
Siakam
crazy. That's
Hey,
crazy.
let
Hey,
me say,
Jalen will be
let me
better
say
than
Y'all don't
something
get
to
it,
Farrell
bro.
real
Y'all don't
quick.
get it. Y'all don't
Hey,
get it.
Farrell,
No,
you
no, I'm
bring it
saying
to
that
the
he said
pit
that.
next
I will-
Thursday, Farrell.
I
Bring
will-
it to the pit next Thursday, Farrell. Since you know, since my channel
It
ain't
always
popping,
comes back to this,
bring
bro.
it to the pit next Thursday.
The
and let me
moment
see
that
what you all
Capella is
about.
not in the way anymore, you will oh my God, like, do you know the ball and chain that's been on Trey's ankle for the last 3 years? Y'all don't get it, bro. Like, you know how
Hey, I'm getting
you-
it. I'm getting
you know
it.
how he'll beat a guy. You know how he'll beat a guy, and then he'll see the other center there, and then he'll behind the back retreat back to the 3-point line. The moment he's able to stop doing that,
It's over.
Yeah.
Bro,
man.
people, this is something that went over a lot of people's head.
Hey,
man.
Miles Turner can hit threes.
That
one of
first
them
season,
3 years ago when he was cheap and they were trying to get off him
What
instead
I-
of
Joe,
Sabonis, but I was the bad
What
guy.
I don't understand is this.
That was the bad guy then.
This what I
I
don't
wanted-
understand.
I wanted Laurie when he was a bull.
Show.
Oh, if we had
No.
Marcus, if we had
No.
Laurie, motherfucker.
What I don't understand is this. If you know that, if Mikey know that, what the fuck is Quinn Snyder doing?
Well, I mean, Quinn the coach.
Yeah, he's just a coach. But he
But it's
got
like
the
he been there-
executive shit. That's why I
I'm
thought
talking
he got
about-
the
I gotta give it to
executive
Matt.
shit.
Matt saying give Quinn time, but it's like this, right? You can't just here.
It's not going to work
It's
with
hard
it's like
today.
2 years.
It's hard today because you can't
years.
just say, "All right, we tear it." Like, and the issue is the rest of the NBA knows it too. The rest of
Yeah,
I'm telling
that's
you right
it,
now,
yeah.
bro. I'm telling you right now.
That's
The
it.
players can say whatever they want. The fans can say whatever they want. Nobody wants to give Trae Young an All NBA teammate, bro. Nobody wants to do that shit, bro. Nobody's that stupid. Nobody wants to do it. They've given Luka 2 already, bro.
Right. And
Two.
where's it got? And
Hey,
where's
I
it got
wouldn't-
them?
I wouldn't
The
call
same
it
place we've
stupid to
been.
do
And where's
that.
it gotten them? The same place we've
But
been.
how come we don't have an All NBA player with Trey?
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's my question, Leon. I want
It's-
Leon to
Let,
answer.
let Landry cook.
I mean, I think that
Leon,
I
answer
think
that.
that they've
They swung and missed.
They have their sights on Siakam, and I think that they'll play hardball until the deadline. And I hate to say this, but like when push comes to shove, I think they'll pay the price, whatever it is.
I think they'll overpay.
Yeah.
What's the overpay?
Like Dre, Clint, Bay, AJ, and 2 firsts. That's overpaying in my opinion.
Dre, Clint,
hell
AJ,
yeah,
and
that's
two
overpaid.
I mean that's overpaying, but like to be completely honest with you, I'm okay with that.
Is that a
Yeah,
move
what
that
they gonna
take
do
us-
with Capella?
Does that move take us to another level though?
The issue then becomes
Who's
if you're
what
okay.
happens at our 5?
But it's like you have to
start
have
over.
you have to fill in the rest of the roster, and every
Double
other
O
player,
and Bruno.
every other. We're trying to win. We're trying to win a championship. Bruno's not a championship rotation player.
Fuck Bruno.
I know, but if we
That's
trade
good
all of
move,
that,
Devon.
if
Devon,
we
that's
trade
good
all
move.
of that for
Man.
Siakam, then
Oh
what
my
happens
God.
at the 5?
Bruno is
Bruno's
trash.
backing
Get
up
the
Double
fuck
O,
outta here.
and it's okay. I'm telling you. Bruno's
we
backing
got
up
Mo.
Double
We
O,
still got
but I
Mo.
want you to
Y'all don't
take a
think
minute. I
they'll
want
take
you to take a minute. I want you to take a minute. And I know this is not what you want to hear. I know don't nobody want to hear this shit. But
Man, I want to hear what's gonna make us win. I
against
don't give a fuck.
backup fives, like if we play Philly for and they put Paul Reed out there, Pascal Siakam can guard Paul Reed.
Mhm.
Now you're talking about putting
Okay.
Trey, DJ, whatever wing we have left. I don't know. The issue, the real issue is the rest of the roster still mid. Even if you do that, you're playing for next year because the rest of the roster is still too small. Because you don't really have that you don't even have anybody who's like solidly 6'6" and built. Like we're so small, man.
So do we got a timeline on this shit?
Timeline on what?
Trey.
On this
I mean,
whole process?
Trey is the
Because
timeline.
obviously what it sound like to me
Look, Trey is the
that
timeline.
multiple personnel
Yeah,
need to
Trey
be
is the timeline.
moved.
But like it's like this, right? When you get Siakam,
Yeah,
in
'cause they
my
building their
opinion,
contract
you have your core. Your core is now Trey, Jalen, and Siakam.
Okay.
Now you got to realize
By
now.
DJ?
I don't. Who said that?
Tangu.
That's you, Tangu. Now you know. I don't want that other point guard on my team. Like is he coming off the bench? Is he my sixth man? Is he Malik Monk or what? If he wants to be Manu Ginobili, he can be ManuGinobili. But if he don't want to do that, he
Hey,
got to.
we're cooking. If
So
he
who's
ever
at our
requests
two?
that,
So
wait,
who's at the two?
Leon, if he ever requests that, we're cooking.
If
We're
he ever just accepts the fact that
He's
if
not-
he wants to win a championship, he either needs to be the third best player on the team and the starting point guard, but on this team, he
He's
needs
gonna
to
be-
be the backup point guard, bro. And he will win Sixth Man of the Year going away every year.
Okay.
Every year. There
So
won't be
who's at
anybody
the
better.
two? Who's
But
at
he's
the
that
two?
good.
It
Bogey's
that
doesn't
good.
matter. It
Is
doesn't
Bogey at the
matter.
two?
Yes, sure.
Sure, you're starting him with Jalen, Siakam, and Double O. Sure.
That's why when me and Leon are always talking about Siakam and Jalen, it's like you can afford to play those
doesn't
guys now with Trey and Bogey.
matter who else you put on the
You can
floor
afford
when you
and
put those
like,
three guys
look,
who can
look,
guard
imagine,
everybody on the floor behind them. It
yo,
doesn't matter anymore.
Imagine if we had this lineup, right? Imagine a lineup of Trey, OG, JJ, Pascal Siakam, and Onyeka Okongwu. Like, bro, that lineup, you can be concerned about the spacing all you want. Trey can create
Doesn't
like
matter. He's
85%
Trey
of
Young.
the offense.
Trey
Like,
Young.
he can do that.
Trey Young.
He can do that. Like,
Like
that
we were
lineup
talking about
would be
this too.
championship
Like,
contender. That would be a
it's
championship
more
contender.
ways to create spacing than shooting. Star players create spacing by being stars. You're not leaving Pascal Siakam.
At all.
You're
It's the
not
same-
leaving Pascal Siakam.
It's the same
Right.
thing with
A fan might tell you, "Oh, well, he's shooting 20% from three." Go watch the games and see if they're guarding him like he's shooting 20% from three.
no.
The issue is they're treating him like he's
Kevin Durant.
not even. Hell
No.
no, not even.
It's
Kevin
the-
Durant's usage is way higher right
Look,
now.
no,
Like
no,
they're
no.
treating him like he's
Tango,
No, but the
no.
way that they defend Trey Young is like the way they.
Oh, we're talking
defend
about
Trae Young.
Siakam.
No, I'm talking about the way they're. I'm
Oh,
talking about the
Siakam,
way the.
okay.
Look,
I'm talking about the way the Raptors are
the
using
Raptors
Siakam
aren't
right
giving
now.
Siakam the usage he needs for that team even to be successful right now. It's
But
so
they're
weird.
not trying to win either. They're
But they're
trying
not-
to
yeah.
develop. Scotty, they're
That's real.
doing the right thing.
But
They're
but
trying to
here's the
develop
thing.
their young
But here's
guys.
the thing, Leon. Here's the thing. If they need to give Siakam at least a decent amount of that usage so that they get value back for him.
That's why they keep doing these games. You see it. You see it when
I
they
wrote
play.
about it. Yeah.
It'll be oh, you did? Send me the link. Send me
yeah.
the link.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
They do like it'll be Scotty's game and then it'll be Siakam's game. Then it'll be Scotty game and then they'll like
It was in the
do
first
like
few
one
weeks of the
game where
season.
they try to synergize them and they both score like I think like the last game they played they both scored like 15 points because they don't fit because they're the issue is they're like
They play like the same player to me.
I mean the reason that Scotty is what he is today is because he's been playing with Siakam for 3 years.
Right.
Right. The thing is like the thing with Jalen is Jalen comes with all the shit that Scotty had to learn already built in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like
Jalen-
I watched a video Mikey, you follow Ben Pfeiffer?
No, I don't know who that is.
He was on he's been on with Brad a couple times, but like he does really in-depth videos on guys. He did one on Pascal like in the spring. And it talked about like when he was at New Mexico State, he was really like a low mid post scorer, couldn't shoot yet. But like what Pascal does he turns drives into post ups with a level of fluidity you don't really see today. So like he'll drive and then if you blink, he's posting up. And if you didn't see him drive, you thought he just posted up. You would have thought he caught it in the post.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. Like he'll take the ball from the top.
Yeah,
of the
well,
key,
yeah,
and then
like he'll
look like he's
drive,
driving and then
get
just
cut
turn
off,
around.
and then it immediately turns into a post up.
Yeah, because he is
And
he
like
is,
a
he is
lot of
massive
the
basket
time,
and a face up.
and a lot of times, the players that are guarding him on those plays, and it's at the end of the day, if you force teams to guard Trae Young with their guards, and you play with actual spacing, meaning Clint Capella's not on his fucking team anymore, you're gonna get this efficient Trae Young that you guys claim doesn't exist. I promise you. He'll shoot like 52% from two. I don't know, like shit, really 57% from two, honestly. Like,
Hey, remember when Trae Young worked on his mid range?
bro,
And he
here's
was
what
one
people
of the
forget,
top
bro.
in the
Trey with
You
more
remember
space.
Trey-
Trey with more space will be more efficient.
You remember when Trey couldn't shoot to start his career?
Yep.
So
He had to rely on that floater.
Right. They worked like this is the credit. This is the only time you will ever hear me give Lloyd Pierce credit. They worked Trae Young's game inside out. The only thing he was hitting when he was a rookie, like the first 2 or 3 months of his rookie year, was layups and floaters. That's it. He wouldn't hit shit up. So they worked that, and then like January rolled around, and he started hitting his threes because teams were worried about his layup and his floater. And when you're a guard, when you are a guard that's on the ball, you have
And
to.
that triple action pick and roll.
You have to. You have to be able to get to the rim first. If you can't get to the rim, they'll run you off the 3-point line and say, fuck it, we'll let them shoot that bullshit. And they do that now because they know their center's waiting on him. And I don't understand why Foot doesn't understand that. Like, I don't see why they don't understand that shit. Man.
I wonder why they need to stop playing Clint. That's what they need.
They're showcasing. You can't bench him because when you're
Well,
trading,
we already discussed. When you're trading a
$20 million
I respect what they were saying. You ain't gonna get shit for Clint.
Look, like
you're not
we're
getting shit for
first team.
regardless. But
Look,
I'm saying,
we're first team
that's what
on
we gotta
the
pay him,
politics.
The same way we did Herder and the same way we did.
So we sacrificing. So we
Nah.
sacrificing.
No. Herder different though.
So
Herder
we
different.
sacrificing games to showcase a guy.
Look.
I mean, yeah, but look, at the end of the day, right? You're gonna trade. You're trading one or both of these picks, anyways. Don't you want it to be the best pick?
Look, we're
You're not gonna win this year. Like, you're not gonna win.
We're first team All NBA politics right now.
Hey, the All NBA first team, man.
You
can't
lead
bench
the NBA and plug. Like
this is what happens when you have front office changes, bro. You have to do what you got to. You got to thug it out.
The visions change so quickly.
And it's ridiculous, bro. And that's why. And that is why.
Awful, bro.
This is why I so tumultuously defend Rayford Jr., bro. Like, cause, like, people be like, "Oh, Luka's 3 through 8 were never as good as the Hawks 3 through 1." It's like, yeah, they just don't fit. Like, they just don't fit. He's played with 2 all NBA players.
I hate to see it, bro, because Luka having a crazy season right now.
Hey, it don't matter. They ain't played nobody yet. They'll be right where the fuck we are.
Hate to see.
They don't make no moves. They'll be at the end of the year. They'll
You know
be
what's
right
funny?
where the fuck we are.
Look, last year when they made that move,
They lost tonight.
When they made that move for
Wait, they
Kyrie,
lost after they went on that 25.
They
run?
lost.
Yeah, they lost.
To who?
Okay,
Shay them. Chet and them.
Chet,
You know what
bro.
Derek Lively had tonight,
Chet
Damon?
is
Damon, I ain't even gonna tell you, bro. Go look at the stat line, bro. Go look at stat line. Go look at
Hold on.
go look at Lively's stat line, bro.
Because I just saw a lively highlight. I saw a highlight from
Just look at this. Just look at the stat line, bro. I'm gonna pass out.
Look.
Somebody said I don't want 2 young centers on my team. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Oh,
Look, do y'all remember? Do y'all?
Oh my God, 20 points, 7 blocks, 16 boards. Get the fuck out of it. Perfect from the field, 40% from 3. And we kept Clint
because
Capella.
they didn't want to take on Tim Hardaway
We
Jr.
didn't want to take on Tim Hardaway money.
You know he like a week ago he was leading bench players in 3 points made and steals.
Look, like
we fucked that up, bro. We fucked.
Wait,
that
what
up.
was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Landry Fields fucked us over, dog.
He didn't
It's
have.
only
box
he can't
DNA.
defend anymore.
No,
He's
Tony
cooked.
Wrestler. Tony Wrestler fucked us.
Damon, he didn't
Damon.
have box DNA.
When he gave it boy some say so. That's who fucked us.
Wait, what
Because
was I
his
gonna
boy
say?
Damn.
Nick
gonna say
Wrestler
something.
is a punk ass bitch. He's a punk bitch.
Ooh, that's crazy.
And if I see him on
No
the street,
comment.
he'll be lucky on trip his ass up and stump his ass out.
I'm
Real
not here
shit.
right now.
Mikey said, I can't be a part of this. I got
Hey, you know, Tom.
Seahawks TV trying to get a media pass.
Hey, Tanju said he wanted some gangster shit.
Hey, that's what I said. You know,
that
Tanju,
whole side of the
did all
screen,
that.
Hey,
that whole side of the screen not playing around, Damon.
Yeah,
that whole
yeah,
side of that
well,
screen just not.
Hey, he's my business partner. So Tony Ace my Ace Boom Coon. So he cool. He cool.
Yeah, you Ace
Yeah, and that's
Boone
why we
Coon,
don't listen to you, Matt.
even though he don't want to spend no money.
On the
Matt,
team.
They got like the eighth most roster the 8th most expensive roster. It's they put the money in the wrong places.
Well,
That's
I think
what it is.
part of that is you wanted to put money together so that you can move for and consolidate for a big contract. That's
Man.
part of it. The other part is they did overpay.
Let's do it.
I mean, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Deadlines make deals. So until JJ comes back, you're gonna suffer. When he comes back, you're gonna suffer a little bit less. And then
That's my whole point of the defense. Just a little bit less. It's
I'm just
not-
saying, bro.
We got
like,
2 weeks.
like
We
I-
got 2 weeks into the trade window open. We're gonna do
It's
something.
cool. It's cool.
At the
And
deadline.
DJ's eligible in January. big.
Bro, I don't think they trading DJ, dog. I'm
Me
telling you.
neither, man. But hey,
No,
They're not gonna do it, bro.
He's saying
Really?
Leon can
They
host.
not gonna do it, bro. Trey not gonna let that shit ride, bro.
I hope they don't trade AJ. But y'all, if they trade him, y'all will see on a different team. Y'all say, well, why couldn't he do that at Atlanta?
Yeah,
Because y'all ignored the first 60 games of his career because he was bad for 1 month.
Oh, it's been a little bit longer than 1 month.
Bro.
Yeah. And 4 games. 1 month and 4
Bro,
games.
come on, Leon. Leon, the coach ain't even playing him, my guy.
It's not. It's politics.
Bro, he playing Garrison Matthews.
It's
over
politics.
Garrison
It's politics.
What politics? Matthews is a nobody.
Garrison.
But guess what? Guess what, Damon?
What politics is Quinn dealing with?
But guess what, Damon? If I'm trying to get AJ a real role on this team, you know who has to get traded?
Who?
Garrison Matthews and
Bro, you
Sadiq
ain't gotta
Bey.
showcase no fucking Garrison Matthews.
Yeah, you do.
That's what you do. Hey now. Garrison Matthews had a great margin game tonight. His value went up tonight.
Bro.
Take the charge. Take the charge.
His value went up tonight.
Garrison, bro,
Did he not get a
Garrison
steal?
Matthews.
Let me look at the
Garrison
stats. Let me
Matthews.
look at the stats. Garrison
Value went up
Matthews.
tonight, man.
Garrison
You
Matthews.
gotta watch the game. You gotta watch the game. The
He's a
stats ain't gonna
jag, bro. He a jag. He's just a guy, bro.
0
Hey, but
points.
guess what? But like, bro, that shit matters on the margins, bro. That shit matters. On the
0
margins.
points, 1 rebound, 1 foul, 7 minutes, 1 turnover. What are you saying?
He drew a charge. He played good defense on Dame.
Bro.
Did you watch the game, Tengu?
I watched it.
I don't believe. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't
watched
believe
the
Quinn has
game,
stick
but-
to AJ, bro. It's something about him he don't like, bro.
Yeah,
You know what it is, bro.
Look,
you don't
and-
have
and-
you don't have the structure to play him.
Yeah, you don't.
At
And-
his
but
current
here's
state,
the thing.
he can't play defense, right? If you have a young shooter who can't play defense, you have to put him in a lineup with guys who can defend.
we don't have
admit
this.
we don't have guys who can defend.
Except
say,
Jalen Johnson.
say he don't play defense because he can. He don't.
No, he can't.
No, he can't. He
can't.
That's the problem with most bad defenders between the 2 and the 4 is that they just lazy on defense.
No, bro,
he's
you
not
don't,
lazy.
you don't
Lazy,
understand.
you don't have feet.
No,
His legs,
Blackberry.
the
Blackberry. I'll give you
amount
a
of
perfect
stress
example.
His legs
Look,
have been under the last 6 years of
You
his
gotta
life.
want to play
Yeah,
defense.
remember. He got
You gotta
those
want to play
fast legs.
defense.
Nah,
yo,
bro.
Blackberry, and then I'm gonna
He got
go.
fast legs. He
Look,
can't-
Blackberry. I'll
Like,
give you a
just-
perfect
like-
example
like-
here.
If
you
he
think-
moves
if you
too fast,
think
he's
that
gonna
AJ
break
Griffin
one
is
of his
changing
legs.
direction,
Hey, y'all.
that's because he wants
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end this podcast real quick. Y'all keep chopping
Okay.
it up. Though.
You feel me? Like AJ